So I'm going to pour libation and then we start. Oh, ago mauga, ago mauga, ago mauga, mauga subulisa maduago, mauga kitikata maduago, mauga se maduago. Se joto, ame joto, se na nuamelo, se te na nuame. Woman of heavy, docun of heavy, woman of heavy maybe an docun of heavy or beno, docun of heavy maybe an woman of heavy will say maduago. May you shame a handful of sugar semi for a shopity, maduago. Ya abraxas, meus, e a drepo do ago, eu tá direto ao meu cuna. O verso a tom, verso a cabelo do ago. E meu menos hoje é anido zo kakati casa baixo a drepo, e ela fala minha globin lá, que minha globin. Juro rola minha maior aquele wen yingba manjo flolo, a fakla yingba mando adi kaulo. Wen abli me mateculo, etega. Oh, my kind, but you're kind on a kind of overkind, but kind trovo, and your kind, if you have a kind, mammy, or tabaka, your kind. But remember, had a door of a if you have something to do. I am in Uda, Hogbow, but well, Kaku, Pamio, Zango, young Clivio, your Akaka would jog Pata Jomaku. For common volume, Chimavo, who don't make Kuku quite tall for home when you have it, when you met I am Moju, and quite a bit, Lepem, but over Jo, a Tuzo Club, woman or the Perica, Jopata, happy edge of Vonvajo, you Jopata of Fia, Jopata. Metrona Macbeda Molo, have you fact by a lady now? Jopataneno, Annie Afimia, Ajolo, Jopata, and Jopata, and at the family of Mr. Board, you do to talk with in Tapa qualities Bulu Ajima, or Bojupulo Roger, Fencom and Valentiva family. Va alo Joe Nakwefu. I go Sapate Mayolo, I think a lima go with my racan la fia. The Yamayo Amagas Sanga Passa, the Santa Baha. Oh, my Brahini, my young botchy, my young fully come on a cagum go to Kluchakuma Comanga, Tabanyo Kaka Melemio, for Haranani. Kuto and Fanami will go to me and go to Fanam. My Tony Cosipoku, Akubia, and Yakosa go Kufun Gadget, Tassina Mosi, Fusi, Jam Koso, Black Obra, Mamma, Bodjim, but Tawina go Coffee, Tawina Kubia, Mensa, Mamma, Bodjim, but Tawina go Coffee, Mamma, Doria, Bepecuno, Tawina Kubia, Mensa, never ho. Aha. Kuto and Fanami and Abu Fanam. Your opinion Celestine, Yakubia, Katrina, Kubia for your second for your Ben, Akubia, a Kuto and Fanamilo. And Abu Nefan, you preview. Emayo, Miasro, I want to watch church if I could be Cecilia, Penna, a Catafamens, a Kuto and Fanamilo. We are not to Bokor to Jita to Jimmy or Kinikini has a punch with Barasubara with an amayo, Kuto and Fanam. We have got the fleece so far whom I believe a coffee charge of the Kuto and Fanami. We are who know Vapo, who know Bear Vega. Tagwe Amaze, Kutoman Fanamilo. We are talking an to legitata we Abraham Jivenule Chame, Kutoman Fanamilo. You are talking with Simon Cavilla Benyan Sia Gotime, Kutoman Fanami. May your Tagwe an Atovi and Mega Koku and Atovi, and Kaima Kutoman Fanalo. May you happy, Akoswa Baji, Kutoman Fanami, Bubu Buremi and Abu Fanam. We are three review, may Abraham Gaju could be a big view. Going to the sick is a sick bay no pity, Kutom Mihanamiano. May your boy Jimmy battery and what they should move activity. Baha, may you Kutum and Fanami. Mammy like the bone of the bone of Fanami, Yanolo, Dagbe. Oh, my own abochi Sacracama chop, a bear dogo, Kotokoli on call Kurumaku, Agban, Toba, you are late, or Franta Mani, or 15 Kumabisinkra, or Kofito Jabaku, or Chotua Coffee, or Chohen Coffee Atra, Cable, may you have your petty. They are Toba who but Tomac Bavodu to Tura Webu as a Pasabidi. Culino hot or Cosino hot or Kerry Kumayomi. Dagbe, Jimmy Yom and Mrs. Pregnant, Jimmy Yom and Goboy, Jimmy Yomido. Dagbe, never. Mama says never, Agbeneva, and Gobe never lo. I go, Bokor go, and you who does American who do what any yadu. Never lord and you, Marcelo came out on Nuyan and Jejino, Namasel Bassi, Domia Cassi, Dagbeneva, Nuyan Namio, Lamasas never Namio, Agbeneva, Agbenamio, go. You America, come, you are me, pity. And your fan are going to a fat bomb, just so purpose Thomas or Lemon that by Vidi. My operating the Meji, Kumeji, Wolimeji, Dimeji, Sumeji, Wolimeji, Ablameji, Acclamaji, Kudamaji, Samaji, Kamaji, Trukumeji, Tulamaji, Lekamaji, Chemaji, Fumaji, but Chetulamayo, Club of Video for Tobado, Bois, Amatoba Dena, Mapo in a deal. Go. Acclama. A Vigi Acclama, so in the Chaclama, that by what Acclama, Acclama pay, may you be a holiday pay, to go to. Mayora, Yanomia boy, I go in a family, clever vehicle for Tobado Boss, and Tobado de Mapunedi. Okay. Yo, I'm done with the pouring of libation, and those of you who has learned something from this, I'm very happy that I am able to teach you. Thank you. Thank you. And then we will start with YouTube. We have J. Otis. It's a Merry Christmas Eve to you and your family. Many blessings to you all and your entire temple. Thank you very much, J. Otis. And I am also taking this opportunity to wish all our Christian brothers and sisters and those who celebrate Christmas a Merry Christmas to you. And of course, a happy and a prosperous New Year in advance. Thank you all. Today is Sunday. I think today is Sunday. Next Sunday is going to be the 31st of January, and then the Monday we'll get into February 1st January 2024. We'll enter the new year, and the new year is the year of Archangel Gabriel, and it should be a very peaceful year, the year of the moon, prosperity and abundance. That's what Gabriel and the moon represents, peace and all these things. So peace is going to reign in the world next year than this year. So let's pray and hope that we all enjoy it. Thank you all for joining today's section. And I will say, J. Otis, I'm very grateful. Then we have Toby Jigbezan say greetings and good day, Papa Bokor Enuledo. Oliver Fun, America Medena Nudo, Enuledo now, Toby Jigbezan say thank you very much. And then we have Charles Michel, our brother, said, Lafia Baba, to you and your family, others watching around the world. May today we gain knowledge and good ire. Ashe, thank you very much, Charles Michel. I'm very grateful to you. And may we all gain some knowledge and wisdom today. Thank you very much. And we are going on straight to TikTok, African Magic Temple on TikTok. And we have a user, okay, we have a Sanada Isa Sanders. Sanada Isa Sanders. Okay, I don't know what, is that all? The top, okay, we have a Kamba Feli. Hi, Papa, how can I reach you? Kamba Feli, our telephone number is in our profile. When you go up there, you find me, how you can reach us. And then we have a Chibobo who said available. Okay, thank you very much, all of you. And then we are having a user 17 24 60 54 46 45 3 sharing the live video. Thank you very much, user. And then we have Sananda Isa Sanders says, I'm coming to do the will of the who has sent me. That's fine. That's fine with us. We don't have any problem of you coming to do the will of the person who has sent you. So thank you very much. Let's move on. And then we have a Sunny Pa saying good with claps hands and emoji. Thank you. And then we have Savage Black who is saying hi Baba, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon to you, Savage Black. You are welcome to the program. Then we have King Gika, that is what you call Caddy Fisher there, and say greetings Papa and AMT family. Hello Caddy Fisher, thank you, how are you? Thank you very much for joining us. And then we have Ben Not Bank No 123 saying hi. Hello Ben, thank you. And then Savage Black, please, how are you doing? I'm getting better. I'm feeling much better than before. Thank you very much, Savage Black, for asking. I'm very grateful. Then we have Connor say hi, Grand Rising family. Hello, Connor. Thank you very much for joining the family this afternoon. We are very grateful to you, and happy Sunday to all of you, and happy Christmas Eve. And then we have quick Kwaku Nilo, okay, follow the host and say Nicholas, say hello, Papa. Nicholas from Accra. Hello, Nico. How are you doing? Thank you very much for joining the section. Are you able to get anything? Not, okay, put it into the computer and see whether it will show. Okay, we have, that's what we have. Nicole, hello, Nicole. How are you? Saying hello. Hello to you too. How are you? Thank you very much for joining the section or streaming today. And then we have Linana Boss saying hello. Linana Boss, thank you. Thank you for joining. Kweku Nilo is saying, hi, Papa, how are you doing? I'm good, Kweku Nilo. Thank you very much for joining the section. Okay, now we are on African Magic Temple on Facebook. It's a Obibini Ampa. Say, good afternoon, Papa. This is Obibini K Ampa. I'm back from the north and I am proud to join you. Papa, my question is, can the gods give a child to a woman who is suffering from multiple of miscarriages? Yes and no. Yes, that the gods have given our traditional African spirituality. People go to ask for children and they always get if everything is right. And no, in the with the sense that they have to find out what is causing the miscarriages in the woman. If they know, if it is not anything bad and that can be fixed, yeah, sure, it can be fixed. So it's not everybody God has given a child in this world, and some they have challenges before having their children or having a child. So all the necessary things have to be checked and make sure everything is in place. Then, of course, we can be 100% sure to say yes, she will have a child, or no, she will not have a child. Thank you. And Obibini Ampao said, I want to also ask if there would be a discount for reading this year. Yeah, we have already discounted our reading for almost a month now, or 1.5 months now. I think it is a 30% discount, and people have been coming to do reading, and they are not paying us our normal reading price because everybody is using that. But that one will end in January. By January 1st, that is going to end. But for the meantime, we've been doing the discounted readings. Thank you very much, Obibini Ampao. And then we are on Revolution Voodoo Education on Facebook. It's Kwaku Agbeko is Ache. Thank you very much. And then Kwaku Agbeko went on to say, Papa, good afternoon, Papa. And let's see, I can see. Yes. And greetings to all AMT team. Thank you very much. We are grateful to you. And Kwaku Agbeko, my greetings to you and your loved ones. May you have a lovely Sunday, and may you also have a Merry Christmas in advance. Americans who don't want to call it Merry Christmas, they say Happy Holidays. So Happy Holidays to all of you. Are you seeing any changes?
No, please, Papa. I think the connector for, I think if we get another connector for the USB-C, then we'll try. But it connects to the computer successfully. I tried on my phone too. It didn't connect.
Okay.
But I'll check and see how.
Okay, we are back on TikTok, and we have somebody from India following the host. And then we have Slim Daddy following the host. And then James Hines says, hello, Papa, good day. Please, when pouring libation, is it good to sprinkle the water from your mouth? No, you don't sprinkle your water from your mouth when you are pouring libation. But you can, at the end of your libation, if you have some voodoos and that you can now sprinkle the water from your mouth. The reason why we sprinkle water from our mouth is to tell the voodoos that we and them have got drunk from the same cup, and our mouths are one. That's what you do, so that the voodoos can see you as one of them and you seeing them as part of you. That's why we sprinkle from our mouth. But when you are pouring libation, of course, the libation pouring, you are calling your ancestors, you are calling voodoos and all this. But if you have a physical voodoo that you want to sprinkle on it, there's nothing wrong with that. Thank you, James. Then we have Bukari Latif. He say, how are you doing today, Papa? I am very fine, Bukari. How are you too? I hope you are fine too. Thank you very much for asking. And then Bukari Latif put a question mark there. And then we have Bukari Latif is saying, I'm asking you. Yes, I am hearing you there, because you see the TikTok, the first questions come at the bottom and the following or follow-up questions come first. So when we are doing this, sometimes we will answer your follow-up question before getting to your first or main question. So you are asking, I am fine, thank you, and hope you are fine too. And then we have Idris. He say, good morning. Good morning, Idris. How are you? Thank you very much for joining. And then James Hines is saying thank you. And thank you too, James. Thank you all for coming to today's lessons. And we are on YouTube, Africa Magic, or...
Yes, please, Papa. Africa Magic Temple.
Oh yeah, on our YouTube, Africa Magic Temple, where we have Dodu Abi. Hello, Papa. Good afternoon. Can you kindly speak briefly on the Kabbalistic tree of life? Okay, I don't know whether I can remember everything about the Kabbalistic tree of life, but then I know that we have from the beginning we have it is a Gedula. Okay, I'm not sure if I can remember all, but I know we have the Markov as the base. Then we have Gedula, Gebula, Tiperev, Binahel, and going up. I'm not sure. We have Chukma and all this. I'm not sure I can remember the Kabbalistic tree of life off head now, unless I go back to check my notes. Yeah. So. Yeah, I cannot remember, because it's been a very long time that I have dealt directly with Kabbalah, even though once in a while when I'm teaching and something click, I say. But now I'm more concentrating on my tradition of Vodou, the Ewe tradition. So that's what it is. But if I go back to my notes, which I don't have here, because when I'm teaching, I don't look into books to be comparing. Whatever I store in this small coconut is what I have been spewing out, and if I forget it, I cannot say anything about it, but it must be somewhere. But I know we have Markot, Gebula, Gedura, Tiperev, Binahel, Chok, Mahel, Krami up. I'm forgetting which one. I think Markot is the base of the spine, which is also in Hinduism according to the chakra or whatever. Yeah. But if you have some more idea about it, you can also let me learn from you, because my mind is no more Kabbalistic as it used to be. And then we have Dodu Abisi. Why do I have a feeling that that's the tree of life spoken in the Bible? And a lot of people do not understand, but think the tree of life is in the Bible is an actual tree with fruit. So I don't know. The Bible for me is just a storybook, so I'm not using Bible. Once in a while, we will say something that the Bible said this thing, but I don't put to mind, because Bible is just a combination of different writings from different people of over different ages, and somehow compiled together by a group of people to use to rule the world. So I don't really put so much into it, whether it is the same in the Bible as the tree of life or a different story. I cannot tell, because the Bible came out of the Jewish, their teaching, or whatever revelations were made to the Jews. That's what the Bible was written upon. But the Bible was became more European than the Jewish, and that's why we have the New Testament and the Torah, which is the Old Testament, which is the law. But then the New Testament talks about Christ mostly, and the Christ that is spoken about in the New Testament looks like he was an European. Whether that is true or not, but from my listening, because all the people that were working with him were having European names, but he was coming from an Arab and a Palestinian background. I don't see how the people he was working with all were having European names. So the Bible, the Jesus Christ that was spoken much about in the Bible, and what we all cling to today, look mostly like a European, because Arabs do not usually have blue eyes. It's not their normal eye. But the Jesus Christ we talk about today and we see in pictures is having a blue eye. So I don't know. Maybe it's a genetic disformation of an Arab who became or a Jew who became a blue eye. I don't know. I'm sorry. Yes, so let's go on to other things. Why did they bring that? I don't know. I feel like it's a heavy DC because the way I'm looking at the what do you call it? Or is it the hat I'm wearing that is making me see the things differently? I don't know. No, it's okay. Let me try. Okay, we have a Bokor. Get down. Let's see what I have. No, go up. Okay, we are done with these ones. No, you have to go up rather.
Up.
No, there's a question that Bokor asked. That's why I want to.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a Papa, can I ask you a question? Yes, that's why I'm here, Bokor. I am here, so please ask me the question. Okay, it's the same thing. Maybe you were asking me how am I? That's the question that is there. Say, how are you? I'm good, thank you. And then we have Stephen Honam 943 follow the host, and then we have Akafare follow the host, and then Abieli. Good morning, sir. Joining you for the first time, sir. Hello, Abieli. How are you? Thank you very much for joining us. Please, if you have some questions that is bothering your mind about African traditional spirituality, please, you can ask me. That's why we are here. This is what we do. We are discussing voodoo, Ewe voodoo, and other spiritual, disciplines of our people. Yeah. Okay, Limanabos is asking a question. Are you a spiritual worker? No, I am not. Let's go up. Then we have Slim Daddy is asking. Good afternoon. What kind of work do you do? I am teaching about African traditional spirituality and especially Ewe voodoo. That's what I do. And then we have Luna Nicole say, happy Sunday, Papa. It's good to be with you and the AMT family. Thank you. It's very nice to see you also. again. Thank you. I'm very grateful to see you again. And happy Sunday to you too. And then we have Soloku S sending us a rose flower times 2. And somebody was telling me that all these things they are sending to us is like money. We can collect it somewhere and all this. I don't know. They say, me, I don't know all this. I am just seeing.
We check. It's just that over here in Ghana, we don't have chances. Virtual money on TikTok.
It's a virtual money on TikTok. And what do we do with that virtual money? But we don't buy anything from TikTok.
No, in some places, like the outside countries, I know they can withdraw, but over here, I've not found.
I've not found any place where people can withdraw it. Okay, no problem. We will just continue with what we are doing. And then we have Solis Abena Owuso following the host, and then Anthony Wright also following the host. Abdul Moid say, if you born with a spirit, can someone steal it from bloodline? I don't think so. If you are born with it, how will they know it before they will steal it? How can they steal it? I don't know. I don't have any idea that you'll be born with a spirit and somebody can come and steal it from you. How will the person steal it? It's only things that you have physically and people can steal from you. But how can they steal a spirit from you? And the spirit itself doesn't know that it came with you. Well, why should someone be able to steal it? If you are born with it. If you are born with it, means it came with you. But how can someone steal it? I've never heard it before, but I don't know. Maybe in some jurisdictions, people will say they will steal your spirit from you. But I don't know much about that. Thank you. And then we have Soloku say, good afternoon, Papa. Hello, Soloku. Good afternoon to you too. Yes, let's go up. Move it up. Then we have James Hens. Papa, please, is there a specific voodoo that can be used for prospering business? Your question is very interesting, but it also looks very vague. The work of voodoo is to protect and to defend you, and also to help you to build up your life. Whether you are in a school, you are in business, or you are in sports, or whatever it is you are in. The voodoo is supposed to uplift you from where you were to another place which is greater than where you were before. So definitely there are so many voodoos that people will get in order to trade and be able to interact with people and be able to influence people to like what they trade in. So if that's what you're calling prospering, then yes, there are so many different. There's nothing like a specific one, but there are so many voodoos that do that work. Please move it again. Luna Nicole says, you are wearing an interesting hat today, Papa. Does it have a specific meaning? Yes, and it's a warrior hat made with the skin of a leopard and all these things. So it's just that I feel like wearing it today because I'm wearing the warrior. I think the Americans will call it jacket. We will call it batakari or fugu. Yes. Some people call it shirt. Okay. We will not call it shirt. Shirt is the one that they open the front and close. That's why we, in our English, the one that they open the front and you button is called shirt. When there is a round neck like that, we call it jumper. Or t-shirt. Yeah. But whatever it is. So I just feel like wearing this one today, Luna Nicole. Thank you. And then we have KK Ginka 1, which is our sister there. Papa, can you teach us about the new year 2024? Yeah, KK Ginga. I am now preparing, going through my notes to say what next year will be. But as I said earlier, it's a year of Archangel Gabriel. Monday and Monday is ruled by the moon. If you talk about Western astrology, Monday is ruled by the moon, and generally the moon is a calm this thing compared to the sun. It's not that very harsh, and it is also shy. Why we say it's shy is because it goes into hiding from time to time behind the clouds and then appear again. So the year that is coming is supposed to be a peaceful, a silver year, and a very quiet and a peaceful one that will bring peace and abundance, fertility, and abundance in everything, and fertility in people who are looking for children, and also in business. Yeah. So that's how I can say now. But then on the 31st, I'm going to compile the notes for the new year, and I'll read it at the inner circle when we are doing the end of year and year, inviting the Archangel Gabriel to come into our lives during the year and guide us. So for now, I can only say this little. Once my notes are properly prepared, I'll present it to all of you. Thank you, Kadi Fisher. And then we have Dennis Bangas Ngong. Papa, good evening. How are you? I am fine, Dennis. Thank you very much for joining the section. I'm grateful. Donny for real, Don for real, Donny for real. He said, Papa, do you interpret dreams? Not really. I'm not a dream interpreter, but some dreams, when people tell me, and if I can understand it, I try to tell them, but I don't do dream interpretation. Hey, oh, they have not told I don't know, because I think Mauli is supposed to tell them that they should stop the music. If it's loud like this, it disturbs our work.
Sorry, Papa. Please, let me call.
You are calling Mauli?
Yes, please.
Oh, thank you very much, everybody, for waiting. We are trying to let the music at the background coming from the next door to us. We want them to tone down the music a little bit. It's very loud.
Please, sorry. I beg you.
Tell the hangout people that they should turn their music down. Call Anita.
It's still loud.
It's loud. It's not just still loud. It's quite loud.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go up. Then we have a user 56827765 saying Isle, and then Linana Boss is saying okay, and then Gaslight Proof say happy birthday. Happy birthday to who? Anyway, Merry Christmas. Thank you. And then we have Oluwo saying, tell us about all the Ewe Voodoos, their names, and that what they do. I'm sorry, I don't know all the Ewe Voodoos, and I don't know what all of them do. I'm sorry. I'm not authority of all the Voodoos in Eveland. I only know the Voodoos that I work with, and that's what I talk about. So I don't know the name of all the Ewe Voodoos, and I don't know what all of them they do. I'm sorry. Let's move forward.
Yes.
And then we have at Cosmos 5657. Papa, my grandma died over 10 years ago, and I have been dreaming about her. I want to know the meaning. If you are dreaming about your grandmother, what meaning do you want to know? The meaning could all be that your grandmother is trying to pass a message through to you. That's all that it means. And you have to know what dreams you are dreaming about your grandmother, because you can't just say I dream about my grandmother. What did your grandmother tell you in the dream? What was happening in the dream when you saw your grandmother? Those are the things that will accompany your dream, that someone can say, okay, then maybe they are telling you to do this, or they are telling you to do that. But if you just say, I am dreaming about my grandmother, so I want to know the meaning, there is no meaning. It's only your grandmother you saw in your dream. Then we have Luna Nicole say, Papa, would you please keep me in your prayers? I've been diagnosed with lupus for a few years now. What is lupus? I don't even know that.
It's an autoimmune disease.
Autoimmune. Okay, you will be in my prayers, Luna Nicole. Thank you. And have you done any reading on it to see whether there is anything you can do outside Western medicine or medical medicine? You have to do a reading to find out if there's a way to get out of that. No, recently I had a problem. I will not call it a problem, but I had a people who came to me and they have lost their daughter, and unfortunately that daughter also is someone who can't speak very well. It's about a week ago, and they came and complained of losing their 18-year-old daughter. And we did a reading, and Oracle told them that the girl is alive, that they will find her alive, and nothing has happened to her. She's not dead. Nothing has happened to her. But they told the lady that there was one time she had gone to do, she made a pledge somewhere at a spiritual place. And she needs to go back there and tell the people what had happened, and also, if possible, say thank you to them. She initially brushed it off and said no, where she had gone there a long time, even before she started giving birth to children. She has given birth to 4 children, but then the people were not serious and all kind of stories. But our voodoos told her that she must go there. If she doesn't go there, there's nothing they can do for her until she goes there. And she went there. 2 days later, we found her daughter. So you, Luna Nicole, you must find out what is happening. Maybe there is something hidden that you don't know. Thank you. Then we have Abieli say, Papa, please, what does it mean when you are born with cowries in your hand? I don't know. See, there's certain things that I have not experienced. It's only I heard from people. But honestly, I haven't seen anybody being born with cowries in their hand. There was some time ago, somebody said there was a cowrie that was drawn on her body before she was born. Okay, when they sent me the picture or photograph and I saw it, for me it looked like worms that have entered the person's body and were eating this, but then they said they were born with cowrie. So when you say that you were born, somebody born with cowrie, what kind of cowrie? How does the cowrie look in the person's hand? Is it just that the inside the palms I'm drawing like a cowrie, or the person was holding a cowrie in their hand? But I will not know what it means. Yeah, I'm very sorry. Okay, then we have Luna Nicole say, and it has been giving me a difficult time lately. Okay, I'm sorry. You will be in my prayers. I'll pray for you. Thank you very much. But also I want you to understand that prayer alone doesn't solve problem. Prayer without an action does not solve any problem. That's why we in traditional spirituality, we advise people to do reading always, and then do the necessary follow-up rituals, so that whatever the causes of the issue is, you will get to the bottom and be able to solve it. Yeah. Thank you very much, Luna Nicole. And then Oluwo say, what is number 8 Ave spirituality voodoo? I don't know. I don't know anything about number 8. I'm sorry, Oluwo. I think you are asking me questions that are outside my domain, things that I don't know in my voodoo. I don't have any number 8 in my voodoo. I don't know anything about it. I'm sorry. We have our sister Stella from Tanzania say, hello, Papa. If spiritual work be done in the graveyard, is it a good thing or a bad thing? It depends on what the person is doing in the graveyard. There are certain spiritual practices that people go to the graveyard to give the message directly to the dead people, which is indirectly necromancy, or you may even say directly necromancy. But whether doing spirituality in the graveyard is good or bad, I cannot tell, because some people go to the graveyard to do meditation, and it's a good thing. I myself, when I was young as 20 years old, I remember I was living in Lagos, Nigeria. I was a teacher at that time, but I was also teaching at the yoga center as a yogi, teaching Oriental Hindu philosophy. At the same time, I was teaching asanas, the yogic exercise, yoga exercise, what we call in Sanskrit asana. I was teaching asanas, and every full moon, every new moon, we go to the graveyard to do our warrior dance, which we call Tandava, to do Tandava at the graveyard on top of graves. And at the same time, we sit down to do meditation. Sometimes for 2-3 hours, we will be meditating in the graveyard, which is a good thing. It has nothing bad, because in the graveyard is a very peaceful place. Because everybody is afraid, nobody comes around there at night to disturb you, and you can have a very peaceful meditation. But unfortunately, I meditated for many years, but I haven't seen anything. That's why I came back to my roots. I did meditation in graveyard, or where on river banks, at the seaside, top of the building, all for zero. I didn't see anything. But maybe some people are getting results, but I did my meditation for many years, and I have not really seen anything. Probably you just be dreaming, and sometimes you fall asleep. And you wake up and you tell yourself that you have astral travel. Anyway, so it's neither whether bad or not. It depends on what the person is going to do at the graveyard. If you are going to the graveyard to go and kill people or call spirits to kill people, then it's bad. But if you are going there to look for life and look for your protection for yourself too, then it is good. So there's nothing to say. The graveyard is not the bad place. The person who goes to the graveyard is the one you will see whether he's a bad person or a good person, but it's not the spirituality or the graveyard. What the person practices there is what makes the difference, whether it is a good practice or a bad practice. Thank you very much, Stella from Tanzania. And then we have Esther sending us Android, a cap, sending us a hat, baseball cap ×1. Thank you very much, Esther K. And then we have Pages. Say, Papa, a long time. Yes, Pages. I think it's been a very while. It's been a while. I have not seen you here for a while. And Pages says, long time. How are you doing, sir? Please, can you do something for me to protect my work? Pages, yes, we can do things for you to protect your work. But first, before we will do anything at the African Magic Temple, we always do a reading. We don't just jump and start to do things. Like I was telling you a story where a lady's daughter, her eldest daughter of 18 years, just got missing last week. And her niece is my very good friend. So her niece contacted me that, oh, my auntie's daughter got missing. It's okay, come, let's do a reading. So when they came, the reading told them that yes, the child that is lost or missing is alive. Nothing has happened to her, and she's in good hands. And they were saying, oh, can you go and get her for us? I said, no, that's not how spirituality works. We are only here to see, and there must be certain things you have to do that nature or the spiritual world itself will find a way to bring your child back to you. And I listed the whole listing. But one of the most important things, we asked Afa whether we do, when we do all this thing, will they find the child? The Afa said no. He said, but this is what is suggested or the directed that should be done. Say yes, but if we do all this thing, there is something else that needed to be done. Without that thing, we cannot. She can never find her child. And when we consulted with Afa, what is that thing? Because she has gone to some place in the past and she didn't go back to say thank you. And that place, and unless she goes back there and let the people know what is happening and go to say thank you to them with drinks, or even to go to tell them that, oh, the things that you people have done for me hasn't worked, but I am still expecting. So they brought drink. So she did. She sent the drinks there, and when she got there, 2 days later, she found her daughter, and we didn't need to do anything again. We just wait and things happen. So when you have a situation, you need to do a reading, and in the reading they'll point out to the root cause of the problem. And once you know the root cause of the problem, you are fine. Thank you very much for that one pages. And then we have Solo Ku say, Papa, in a dream, if you give president a gift, what that mean? Which president? President Akufo-Addo or Uruguayan president? Yeah, so you must say, because if you give gift to somebody, then of course you are doing good to the person. And if the person give you gift in your dream, then it is a good thing, by the way. But also you must look at your own dream. Does your dreams come true? Or do your dreams come true? Do your dreams come true? If they do, then you know that you are giving the president something. Maybe you will meet him personally one day. If your dreams do come true, then thank you. And then we have Collins saying, hello, good morning from California. Hello, Collins, good morning, how are you? Thank you very much. And then we have SK saying something about me. Say something about you. Mr. SK, I don't know you. Do you know me?
Yes.
You don't know me. I don't know you. So what can I say about you if I don't know you? I am not that kind of a scammer spiritually. So when you come to African Magic Temple, please be serious. I should say something about you. Do I know you? Or do you know me? Coming on my program and I just say something about you just because you came on my program. Do I know you? Have you ever seen me before? If not today, you are seeing me on this thing. Have you seen me before? Or have I ever seen you before I will say something about you? I'm very sorry. This channel is not that kind of a joking channel. We are serious people here. We are not playing games here. Please, go find a place where you find people who don't know you, start telling you things about you. I don't do that.
So, say what? Please. Kofi said he wants you to bring the microphone.
It's too far away.
Yes.
Okay, so maybe better now. Is it okay now? Okay. So I don't know you, Mr. SK, so I cannot say anything about you. Nicole is saying at Luna Nicole, okay? If you can stop eating chicken, you can reverse it. Okay, Nicole is telling Luna Nicole that if you can stop eating chicken, you can reverse it. I see. So eating chicken, anyway, everybody has their dietary decision, even in Afar. So I don't know. I don't know that one. Whether eating chicken or not eating chicken will reverse something. I don't know. Thank you very much, Nicole. And then we have a Amale. I locate me, man of God. Please move up. And then Luna Nicole is saying thank you, Papa, and thank you too. And then Luna Nicole at Nicole, thank you for sharing. Thank you for that too. And then Nicole is saying that at Luna Nicole, no problem. So let's take Facebook now. We have taken a lot from. Okay, we have Tonya Thomas. A very long time, Tonya. How are you? Hello, Papa. It is. Share a story about your first encounter with your spirit. Okay, Tonya. My first encounter with my spirits. I encountered spirit from my childhood, but then the first encounter with which I was very much aware of, and I still remember it very vividly today, is when I went to the toilet, a village toilet in my village, my grandfather's village at the time. I'm coming, let me.
I beg you, please. Okay, it's okay.
I met a dwarf, but at that time I was too young to know it was a dwarf. But I saw this man sitting on what I at that time thought was an elephant. I grew up to understand that it was a wild boar. The reason why I thought at the time that it was an elephant, of course, the thing was very short with a tusk, and then I saw this man sitting on it, and I was alone at the toilet at the time. Then I didn't know what happened, but I got up from the toilet and I started chasing them, but then they just disappeared from me. I couldn't find them. I ran to go and cross the road, hoping that I may be faster to see them, but I couldn't see them. And that was my first physical encounter with something in the bush. And after that, I have not seen any spirit very physically. All that I do is, if we do invocation, yeah, we can see it in a glass, in a mirror. Yes, but my physical seeing of a spirit, and later I heard that those were dwarfs from my elders, and what they were sitting on was a wild boar, the wild pig. So that's how this first experience. But after that, I don't think I have had any physical experience like seeing a spirit with my naked eyes. But my sixth senses, I see spirits and I work with spirits. That's all that I can say, Tonya. Thank you very much. It's been a long time. Is that finished from there?
Yes, please.
Okay.
We go to.
And then we have Johannes Mikael say, good evening, Papa. Long time. Sir, I hope you are doing well, sir. Yes, Johannes Mikael, I'm fine. And how are you and your family? Merry Christmas in advance. I know that you people are already getting to the midnight and that you enter into Christmas Day. Thank you for asking. My regards to your family and your loved ones. Thanks you very much. And then you have Abayomi Balogun. It's also been a very long time, Abayomi. How are you, Baoni? Thank you very much. Abayomi, say good afternoon, Papa. This is Abayomi Balogun from Lagos. Yes, how are you? It's been a very, very long time. How is everybody? Baoni, thank you. my regards to all the family members, and a Merry Christmas to you in advance. And we are now back onto YouTube, Africa Magic Temple. We have Sunshine. Said them there. Hi, Papa. Good afternoon to you and everyone at AMT. You are looking sharp today in your outfit. Oh, thank you very much, Sunshine. I'm grateful. I just yesterday we went to a Voodoo festival. One of our friend has set up a shrine and was feeding his Voodoos yesterday, and I was invited to also participate, to be a guest. So we went there, and I had these clothing in the car. So when we came back today, I didn't wear it yesterday, but today I decided to wear it. Yeah, thank you. And then we have brother Charles Michel in USA. Say, Baba, is voodoo have any connection with Oduduwa spiritually in Ifa history, or is the origin of voodoo is from different source of its own phenomena in the universe? My brother Charles Michel, voodoo has nothing to do with Oduduwa or Ifa. The voodoo spirituality is coming from the Ewe people and from the Afon people. And Ifa is the Nigerian, is from the Yorubas, or from the Nigerians. And the Ewes learned that Ifa from the Nigerians, and they call it Afa. The Ewes call it Afa. Of course, the Nigerians originally call it Ifa, but our people, after learning, they call it Afa. I don't know why. And we use the Afa to work with our voodoos. But voodoos have nothing to do with Oduduwa at all. Thank you very much. But see, the word voodoo simply means spirit. So in Ifa, spirits are called Orisha or Awo. That's why they call people who work with spirit Baba Allah Awo. A father that has spirits, or father that works with spirits, or something like that. Maybe our brother Abayomi Balogu will explain it more to me, but I know that Awo is Awu. Actually, the pronunciation is Awu. So it's someone, it's a spirit. Spirit means Awu, and then this Awu is what the Ewes call voodoo spirit. So when you hear the name Baba Lawo, means a father who works with spirit. So, but the Ewes, they do voodoo, and the Yorubas do Orisha. So it has voodoo or vodun or all this thing. It's all pronunciation. It's the same thing, spirit. And the Ewes and the four people call their spirits voodoo, while the Nigerians, the Yorubas, call their voodoo Orisha. And then Sunshine said, my question is, what is the purpose of having a physical essay made for you? That's a very, very beautiful question. From the things that I have learned and the experiences that I have had so far, your essay is in the spirit world, which they call the essay dada, or the mother of you. And it is that essay dada who sent you into this physical world to become what you become. And now you are physical, but you also have a spiritual body. That's why when you sleep at night, your spiritual body becomes active, like what you see in dream and moving about. Meanwhile, your physical body is lying on the bed, but you are moving and going to places and seeing places and doing activities. So a say in the spiritual world is there, you can still pray to it. But for you to be able to be connected and directly to your essay, it has to be made for you in a physical form, so that you can relate to it more closely than when you just imagine like how people believe that God is in heaven, and people continue believing but not having that closeness. And a lot of people think that when you are going to church, that is when you get closer to God. But when a say is made for you, it's the same like you, so you are always closer to it in everything, and you can go to your essay and talk to it as if you are talking to some human being or talking to yourself. Of course, when you are talking to yourself, it's like you yourself listening, but the physical presence of it, because you know the human mind like to represent things that they cannot see with physical image in order for them to relate. That's why even the Christians make a wood, cut it from the forest and make it into cross, and every Christian will do like this, and when they do that, they are remembering the cross. The Muslims say they don't do idol or anything, but at least they draw the moon and the star in some way, and when you see the moon and the star, the immediate thought that comes into your mind is Islam. It doesn't show Christianity, but the moment you see a star and a half moon or quarter moon or new moon and a star, automatically you know that this has something symbolically, it represents Islam. And when you see a cross, it represents Christianity. When you see the sign of Om, the sound of creation, which is like three and that thing on top, Om, once you see it, you immediately link to Hinduism. So human beings always associate and are able to work with things that they cannot see if there's something physical representing it, and it makes it easier for the human mind to be able to associate. So with the Aves will make a set for you so that you can easily associate with your destiny. And I tell you, when a say is made for you properly, if the say that you have physically made, if the leg is broken, you will be feeling pain at your leg side. If the neck is what is broken, you will be feeling physically, you will be feeling pain at your this, and you have to go and look at your say whether your say's neck is broken. Then if you go, you will definitely notice that something has happened to the neck. So it is easy for you to be able to relate with that divine entity, which is you. That's why the physical essay is very important. I don't know whether my answer meets your question, but this is how I can explain it. If anything comes up again, I will talk about it. I was going to actually talk about essay today, especially the positive essay in general, the positive and the negative. There are some people who have not gotten essay made for them. One, they have not even removed their negative essay. But these people now are making essay for people, or telling people that they can make essay for them, which is very, very dangerous. Because it is not that you see somebody doing some spiritual work and then you too, you think you can do it just because you have seen them. Before I could make a seven or removal of bad destiny, my teacher, which was my old man, has taught me everything about it and has given me initiation into it. I myself, my S7 was removed, and the whole process was taught to me by my teacher how to do it, and I am able to do it for people. So it was also when he was going to set up my positive essay for me, he taught me the whole process. I have the videos with me, and it is this, that, and he has given me authority in the form of my acts that I can do this work. So wherever he may be today, definitely he's overseeing me. And I believe when I work, his hands work through my hands. But someone who has not learned how to do this thing, and you go to do your essay at that person's place, whether you know it or not, they will put you into a very bad situation in life. Why? Because I've heard someone who they say was made for them in Benin Republic, and later their whole life was in a mess. And the person called me to find out whether what was made for them was the real thing. But from their description, I realized that the negative essay or essay was what was made for the person and given to them as a essay. The one that is supposed to be sent out was what was made for them to be keeping in their room. How do you expect that person's destiny to be fine? They have messed up your destiny. So don't just see something and say, oh, this person is cheaper, let me go to them. You will get your life in a mess. And those people who have benefited from me and all this thing and kept saying that, oh, the money is too expensive, it is not a one-day job. I had gone through the mill. I have done everything to do things properly. When you buy a Hyundai car, the price of a Hyundai car is not the same price of a Toyota. They are all cars, you can drive in them, but Toyota definitely is more preferred to many people or by many people than a Hyundai car if you have the money. Of course, Toyota is more expensive than Hyundai. So those who cannot buy Toyota, they buy Hyundai. But if you have the money to buy Toyota, definitely you will buy Toyota car. So they are all cars, but they are not all equal. Thank you, Sunshine. I think Charles Michel waited and he withdrew his question. Yeah, Pele. Hello, Pele.
Papa.
Yes.
Papa, emergency.
What happened?
In the sink, washing sink in my bathroom, I forgot to close the pipe completely.
I am on my program.
Please. 2 boys, 3 people. It's flooded. My room is all flooded. All flooded in water. Hello?
I'm listening. I'll send somebody.
And then I have to go to buy the things for the party.
Forget about the
Yes, please. We should go. Yes. Please, I've told Gaddafi to go to the Papaya house here. So, okay.
You should go with Redeemer.
Kofi.
Sorry, everybody. I was let's be on YouTube. We were answering questions on YouTube, so let's go back to YouTube first, please. Okay, so Sunshine, that's my explanation, and Sunshine say your answer is very clear. Thank you very much. I'm very grateful. Thank you very much. My wife just called from the house. My children arrived. Sana arrived yesterday, and today Pele to arrive this afternoon. And they were in the house, and I think they left the tap running and whatever, and the house is getting flooded. That's why they were calling me. Sorry for the interaction. Then we have RRR say hello, Papa. Hello, RRR. How are you? Thank you for joining the section today. How have you been? Merry Christmas in advance. Okay, we are going on TikTok now. We have Kim Fred saying, I need your help. King Fred, what do you need from me as your help? And then we have Trixie GSA, good afternoon, Baba. Good afternoon, Trixie. How are you? And then Kim Fred said hello earlier, and then again, hello again. So please, our number is in our profile. Book an appointment or call and make your enquiries. And if what we are asking for, if we do that, we will let you know. And then we have Seydou One Love saying, hi, Baba. Somebody steal motor. Yes, I'm not here to look for people who stole somebody's motor. I'm sorry. And then we have Kim Fred. He said, hello, friend. Yes. move it, let's see. And then Harry saying, oh, interesting for the moment. Then Big Jerry say, Papa, long time, I will come and visit you. I live close to you. Okay, Big Jerry, thank you very much. And then we have Samuel Tucson 92 say, life to make you get initiated. Life to make you get initiated. I don't understand, Sam. Okay, let's start from the first question at the bottom, because TikTok comes at the bottom. The first questions are always at the bottom. The following up questions come at the top. But then when we scroll, we see the following up question before seeing the first question. Anyway, hello Togbe. My question is, if our are not initiated into a spirit, can't a spirit affect your life to make you get initiated? I'm not very clear with the question. I think you are asking if a person is not initiated into a spirit, can a spirit affect your eye to get you initiated? Initiation is a physical thing, so how can a spirit get your eye and then you get initiated? I even posted it today on my personal Facebook account. Initiation is not an online thing, and a spirit cannot just see you, or a spirit can just affect you and you get initiated. Initiation is a physical thing, discipline that you go through. A lot of time people think initiation is just like somebody say, okay, oh, I read a book and I self-initiate myself. How can you self-initiate yourself? How can you introduce something to yourself, something that you never know about? And how can you introduce it? Initiation simply means introduction into something, whether into spirit world, into physical work, or whatever. You will be introduced. That's what they call initiation. So even when we were going to secondary school, those who were going to boarding house, They have a night called initiation or novice night, where the seniors will initiate you, the juniors, into school life, how they live on the compound, how they are borders and all these things. So the initiation, you can't self-initiate. There's nothing like that, and a spirit cannot come and initiate you. It's a bullshit. Sorry to say so. It's a human being who will initiate you. So Samuel, you cannot get initiated because you saw a spirit. You must physically seek for initiation. Maybe by seeing a spirit, some senses in your body will become active, and from time to time you may see things or hear things. But that is still not initiation until you get a physical initiation. Then you get initiated. Thank you. And then we have a officio. I have a question, sir. Go ahead, officio. And then we have wisdom and understanding. So God told me time is running out. Seek a relationship with Jesus Christ while you have time, people. Yes, wisdom and understanding. I'm very happy that you said so. I'm not stopping you from seeking relationship with Jesus. But where I have been, you haven't been there. To be in class 1 cannot be compared to somebody who is in a university. If you are looking for seeking a relationship with Jesus because time is running out, it is good. That God who told you, go and tell the God that I, Christopher Voncujovi, is telling him, the God, that he should seek understanding and wisdom. Okay? The God who told you, tell him that I, Christopher Voncujovi, a voodoo priest, is telling him, the God, to go and seek understanding and wisdom. Let's move on. Once God can tell you, go and tell him back. Liars, thieves. You know, when you people are thieves and scammers and charlatans, can you hear God telling you something? You have heard God telling you to tell me that time is running out. Go and tell the God that spoke to you. Tell him that I say he's a liar. That God is a liar. It's a fake God. It's not the God of my fathers. And then we have a Fiso. He said, is Orupe Omo still alive? Mr. Ofiso, I don't know him. Whether he's alive, he's not alive. I don't even know the person. So how can I know? And you who is asking me the question, I don't know you. The pages when the Father, please, how much is the reading in everything? You call our number, they will give you all the necessary information. Our initial reading at Ghana here is 500 Ghana cedis plus 2 bottles of this drink, gin. But from the first week of December, we had discounted 30% discount. So you call the number and make your enquiries, and they will tell you. However, people that we do reading for outside of Ghana, we normally charge $165 for a reading, which includes the reading, money, drinks, and everything. But since first week of December, we have also discounted it to 30% discount. So you make enquiries and they will tell you exactly how much is the reading between now and 1st January. Thank you. Then we have Sir Nicholas say, please, Papa, how do you do the reading for me? I am new to your temple. Please, if you book an appointment, they will give you the direction of how we do a reading. If you want to do physical reading, you can come to the shrine, book an appointment, and come to the shrine and do a physical reading. And then we have Dino Ako. He said, greetings, Father. Please pray for me for open door. Prayers are always offered when I come on this stage. But as I always say, prayer alone is not enough. You need to do physical, spiritual works to be able to open doors. I don't know how many years you have been praying and how many years people have been praying for you before you are still asking for doors to be open. You see, the truth about life is very bitter. If you have been praying for all these years and you are not seeing changes in your life, you better put on your shoes and get out and start looking for a real change. Dino, Ako, thank you very much. And then Nicole was laughing maybe because the way I said to the man who said that Jesus Christ or God told him, you should go back to that stupid God and tell the God that I said that he's a liar. No, we have grown over coaxing, intimidation, and all kind of things. That is religion. I'm not a religious person. If someone is a religious person and still believe that there's a man live behind the cloud and is the one who is going to save your life, go ahead. I don't have that mind anymore. I have passed that stage. To be in a class 1 is different than being in a university. So if you are still in class 1 and you think that you know better than someone who has already passed through class 1, it's up to you. I'm talking about my ancestors and what they taught, what they left, the knowledge and the wisdom they left behind. Man calling himself wisdom and understanding, saying this kind of thing. And you think that you have wisdom and understanding if you can always look at somebody's knowledge and wisdom and say that that is not right, then you don't have wisdom and understanding. So remove that name from your name. And then Sir Nicholas is saying that, please, I'm having some marital issues and I want to know what the cause of it is. Do a reading. When you do a reading, you will know the causes of your challenge, whatever challenge that may be. And then we have Nicole at Luna Nicole, no problem. And then Kim Fred said, I want to learn Vodou. There's nothing wrong with your request. If you want to learn a Vodou, go to the Vodou people and they will tell you what things you need in order for you to learn Vodou. Thank you, Kim Fred. And then Trixie GH is practicing Vodou against the will of God. Which God? Which God? Tell me which one is God and which one is not God. Please, let's go on. And then Trixie G say, I want to know who I am. If you want to know who you are, you have to go to where they can teach you or tell you about your life. Please. Then Trixie G say, yes, I'm one. Which one was the question before you say you are one? I don't see any question there. Let's go. And James Hines says, so Papa, is it like Eze is your highest, Eze, not Eze, Eze is your higher self made for you in the physical form? I don't know whether you will say it that way, but it's just like how somebody will look at Christianity and look at cross and think that the cross represents Christianity or represent their God. So it is also, the Arabs also look at a star and a moon. That is Islam, and it represents God. So for us in Ebe cosmology, as I have taught many times before, Ese is the only God that came into this world with you, and it's the God that is going to leave this world with you. Because when you came here, directed by your Ese, before you will be born in the house of a Muslim or in the house of a Christian or in the house of a traditional priest or traditionalist. It is your Ese who directs everything. And when you come here, it is your Ese which is going to guide you through this life. There is a negative Ese and there is a positive Ese. If you don't know how to work these things very well to your own advantage, if your negative Ese is more stronger than your positive Ese, you will only be facing challenges. But if you are able to balance your negative Ese and your positive Ese, of course challenges will come into your life, but you will be able to overcome them and you will rise above them. That is what our traditional Ave cosmology talks about. That's why people are advised to work with their esse, or their destiny, or their higher self, or their inner self, or their atma, or whatever name you want to call it. Because without your destiny, you don't exist. That's why in Ave, we have 3 gods in one, just like in any other spirituality of people or religious setup of people. But the Ave one, we have a Mauga Sogbolisa, Mauga Kitikata, and Mauga Esse. These 3 are the ones that form the Trinity in Ave cosmology. But Mau Esse is more celebrated among the Aves because that is called the one that make human beings. The other gods are said to create other things and also to maintain, but the one that create human being or created human being is called Esse. That's why we call it Esse Joto Ame Joto. So this Esse, when it is formed for you in the physical world, there's a process. It's not just anything. There's a process that is gone through before the Esse is formed. And when Esse is formed for you and you are communicating with your Esse, it's not that anyone will tell you that your Esse is working for you, it's not working for you. You yourself, you will be the witness, and you will be the one who will say that, since they made my Esse for me, I've seen changes in my life. We don't have our traditional spirituality is not based on faith, and it is not based on any illusion, and it is not based on belief. It is based on practicality and experimentation, and the experience you get from experimenting is what builds your base. So we don't have faith that God is going to do it. God is going to do it, and it has been said over and over from our childhood until today, and God is going to do it. God is going to do it. And if you don't wake up yourself to go and look for what God is going to do in your life, I tell you, you will remain there until one day you will be dead and they will bury you. So Esse is your higher self, and then it is there, but they create an image to make you relate to it more, because if it is above you, it will just be more like a dream, or like how we are looking at God, that God is far away. That's why people do bad things, and then when they go to church or go to the mosque, they pretend as if they are angels, because they didn't feel that God is always around them. But when they create your Esse for you, you will know that you are always with your Esse. You know that your Esse is always around you, and before you take an action, you will think twice. Thank you, James Hines. And then we have Trix GH say, I want to remove my negative energy and become my real self. Yes, that is what we are talking about, a servant and Esse, or negative destiny and positive destiny. Negative one is the one that we are talking about, is the bad one, but it's part of you. I think this week there's a gentleman who wrote about it in a PhD, this thing that I was trying to post it, but I didn't see it. It was posted on Sena's story yesterday or day before yesterday, where I was trying to post it and my wife was worrying me, so I couldn't post it. So that guy was talking about how we embrace the Aves embrace darkness, not like an evil thing, but we made this darkness look like if we don't like that darkness, we then tell the darkness that, okay, you are with us, but we want you to give you a place to stay, so that we too will be fine and you too will be fine. It was just 3 days ago. It was in his story. The name, no, I think I saw it on his Facebook stories. It was written by this guy, Idem something. Yeah, he was the one who posted it. he who wrote about our work, my work, in his PhD, or he contacted some when he was doing his PhD, something like that. I think you put the name Aidem, AIDEM, into this, and there's a I don't know. I tried to post it back because he was talking about is that he was referring to my teachings, and he was saying how darkness, no, AIDM. So please hang in there for us for a while. We are trying to get AIDEM. IDEM. Yeah, I think that's the name. Yes, I don't know. He was talking about. You can ask Senna that he should send us that. Call him on WhatsApp. Ask him to send us the essay story that his friend or somebody who wrote it about. He can send it to you and you can show it to people. It's a very beautiful article. It was talking about how people can, instead of saying that darkness is satanic, is evil, we in every culture we embrace it. And we see that, okay, where you are with us, we don't like it, we don't feel good. So we give you a place, and we too will be in this place so that we can all live, and let's live. No? The way religion or other religious people kind of made darkness to look as if it is evil. But without darkness, will there be light? People don't think about that they complement each other. Darkness and light complement each other. Use my this thing. I think they were using where's Chiku this thing. Okay. See if you. So the darkness is not evil as people present it to be. For us, we understand that the bad and good are all made by the same God, and we will learn how to live with it so that it does not disturb us. Because when night falls, everybody is afraid. But without night, you will not sleep. You will not even know when to rest. So everything has a.
Good afternoon, Senna. Welcome. Please, we need the post you made yesterday on your story about AIDEM, AIDEM, the one.
The PhD student.
The PhD student. Can you? Yes, please.
Send the link to us.
Please send it to. Okay, send it to Kofi's Facebook instead. Yes, please. Selvon. Yes, please.
Okay, so we were okay. So it's a very beautiful. I was reading it myself. I was even surprised that those are the things I have thought over, and people in PhD students are using it to teach other people and to look at life from a very positive point. That even though there is challenges, or even though there are challenges in our life, we have to look at these challenges as part of life, not to think that it is the devil who is sending challenges to us, but it is part of life.
Yes.
And we must know how to balance ourselves. That's all that a seven and a say is all about. How to balance yourself between the good and the evil in order to live in harmony with nature. I think he has sent it. So anyway, let's go back to the questions that I was answering first before. Yeah. So James, yes, that's what it is. And also Trixie GH said, I want to remove. So we remove the negative or find a way to align the negative to the positive so that you can live in harmony with them and live well. That's all that voodoo teaches us. So in our culture, in our cosmology, there is nothing that is bad. Everything comes at a time as a challenge to be able to let you grow. And you don't condemn it because you think that it is evil. No. Have you seen it? Not yet. Okay, move the cursor for me. So James Hines, that's it, and then Trixie GH, that is it. And then we have a okay, I think Samuel Tusa is also having a...
Yes, Papa.
No, concentrate. Okay. We have MURC 79. Hello, Toby. Will you still produce the cowries? Yes, we are provide the cowries. Yes, we are in the process of making the cowries, the talking cowries. We are in the process. Yeah, we look for the herbs, and once the herbs come, we are going to produce them. Thank you. And Mark 79. And then somewhere two signs say that I mean to ask if spirit can affect your life to get your attention and make you get initiated. Yes, of course, because when you are having some challenges in your life, Samuel, and you know that these are things that you are trying to overcome physically, but you are not able to overcome them physically, then you seek a spiritual attention or spiritual help. And through that spiritual help, you are able to overcome the challenges that had been facing you. Automatically, you will have that interest to know more so that you can overcome other challenges in the future. And then getting initiated or trying to learn more about spirituality in its proper form will be something that you will look for. And we can assume that you were prompted by spirit because of the challenges that you had had. You saw it. It's a very beautiful article. You post it here so that I can read it, if it can come, so I can read part of it for people to see. That we continue with our discussion, because this, and I would want them. Idem Mayer, what is her name?
Yes, please, Papa.
Yes, because I want people to read this article and then be able to understand. Yeah, this is the yes, this is it exactly. Jenny down. Okay, I think okay. Can people see it?
I'm going to
share it to the people to see, and they should follow this, and then they will read and understand.
Yes,
so okay, you do it fast so that I can you can scroll while I read. So during my last semester of graduate school, I intersected with a PhD student whose doctoral work aimed to address the stigmatization of African indigenous religion in the Western world, most specifically West African voodoo, often called voodoo in Western language. Being that I had budding interest in indigenous religions and their role in the decolonization, I had him direct me to resources on modern re-education efforts for West African voodoo. The main resource he directed me to was Revolution Voodoo Education, a project by Senna Voncujovi and Pele Voncujovi that seeks to digitally preserve and demystify the herbal and spiritual traditions of Ewe Voodoo. Yeah, when they come, they will roll it and they'll scroll it, and I'll be able to read. But then, those of you who are watching, you can also subscribe to Idem Mayer's page and be able to read more about his writings. Yeah, this is very interesting. So when we are talking about negative essay and positive essay, it is only in religious terms that people see darkness as evil and satanic, and seeing light as godly and good. They have forgotten that before God created the world, according to the Bible, because I was not there, you were not there, and nobody was there. Yeah, according to the Bible, before God created the world, God was in darkness. And the darkness was moving over the waters. So, would you tell me that God was light? How can light create light again? So God was darkness. He was in darkness. And he decided that he wanted to create part of himself to be light, so that he can balance negative and positive, positive and negative, good and bad, high and low, man and woman, the ocean and the land. You know, so if you are looking at anything as darkness, as evil or whatever, you are just deceiving yourself, because both were created by the same energy and both are still the same energy. So whichever way it is, we have to learn to embrace it and know how to work with everything that it is. So when people think that it is only when it is bright and it is good, that is all that matters. God is both good and bad. God is both good and bad, because there's no human being or one entity called God. The whole thing, the evil and the good, the darkness and the light, they are hot form God. So you can't say that the light is good and the darkness is bad. It's all the same. So if you begin to look at life from that angle, you will live long and you will live happily. Yeah, okay, move this one up small. Let me see. There's something I only want to read it to some point, and then people can read later. So one of the videos this project has posted is titled "7 Changing Bad Destiny in Voodoo," in which voodoo priest Christopher Voncujovi explained the concept of destiny and how in their cosmology every person has good destiny and bad destiny, which coincide to good and bad things happening in their lives. According to Voncujovi, for those who have things not going well in their lives, they can better balance their destinies through proper ritual. I highly recommend you watch the video itself, which I will link below, as it provides a much better explanation than my rough paraphrases here. Voncujovi explains the ceremony itself, in which a physical clay representation of the bad destiny is molded. There are many important details to the ceremony, including the herbs, talismans, and patterns drawn in the dirt, but for the sake of this article, I'd like to focus on the specific interaction between the practice and the practicer and the bad destiny. See? So please read this article, and you people will understand what destiny is all about. And people who are calling themselves wisdom understanding should stop making those stupid tests and comments on people's program as if they have authority over God or they have authority over the spiritual world. You are just a kid crawling. You don't know your left from your right, and you're coming to tell people who have passed through so many things that the God is telling you. Do you know God? Can you see God? Can you hear God? You have ear to hear God. Stop scamming people and deceiving people. No, don't know. Christianity is a hypocrisy, charlatans. Yes, let's go back to our original thing there. Can that one be sent to WhatsApp?
For the audience, yes, please, Papa.
Yeah.
Yes, Papa. I'll do it.
Okay. Then what I have answered Samuel Tusan's this thing about initiation already. And then Nicholas said, Papa, I would plead that you do some reading for me. I am having some challenges, please. Okay, we are here to do reading for people. So anytime you are ready, make an appointment and we will do a reading for you. Then we have Dino Ako is saying, okay, thank you very much, Dino Ako, for understanding me. And then we have a Sibon Authorities. Greetings, Godfather. How can I book appointment to see you? Sibon Authority, please go into our profile. We have our telephone number there. Please, you can again type the African Magic Temple telephone number so that people can see it. Maybe some people, instead of going all the way back into the profile, they want to continue listening. So just type it here so that they can easily get connected to us so that we can arrange for their reading. Thank you very much. No, 262367578. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I have to log in. I'll do it.
You have to log in before.
Yes.
Okay, you are doing it. You have to do it on my. Are we out of the? We were out,
Oh,
or we're still on?
we are online.
Okay. Mawuga Christian joined the streaming. Then somebody said, think about tomorrow, also join. Wow, what a beautiful names. It's okay.
They are reviewing it.
Okay, don't worry. Let's go on. Move on. And then we have Irene Moloko. Irene, will me and her husband age reconcile? I don't know you, Irene, and I don't know your husband. I cannot tell. Thank you. And then we have Dino Ako. Is a father. Thanks. I've been praying for long. You said I have to change things. How, sir? By doing a reading and finding what is actually your challenge or what is the root cause of your problem. That is what is the way you have to change. People have been praying for years, and sometimes they deceive them and give them some handkerchief that you should be using to wash your face, or you should be using it to rub your where you are having pain so that to go. It's all lie. Real spirituality and changes come when you do a reading and the spirit world tells you what the causes of your problems are or your challenges are, and the spirit world will also give you advice on what to do, and when you do, you are fine. Thank you. And then we have invisible. Say, how can we pray in African way? That's what we call pouring of libation. I've been doing it here every day. All my videos on Facebook, TikTok, on YouTube, just mention them. I have taught how to pray. We Africans, we pour libation. That's our prayer. That's the form you use in praying to connect with the divine. And then Luna Nicole went on to say, Papa, how would an American learn Afa without a teacher? If we come to you, please move it, let me see. We come to you for initiation. There are so many Americans who have learned Afa from our shrine. There are so many, Nicole. There are so many Americans who have learned Afa from our shrine, and some are even doing reading for others. So it is not a problem getting initiation, and because you are American, so many Americans come here. Unfortunately, a week ago, last Wednesday, we didn't transmit on TikTok.
Yes.
We were on Facebook and YouTube.
Yes.
You would have seen how many Americans were in this shrine. About 45 to 60 Americans were here at this shrine. So we have so many. I have so many students in the US, and people come here from time to time to get initiated and learn. So thank you. And then James Hines say, okay, Papa, Akpekakaka for the education. You are welcome, James. Thank you very much. Then we have a RSA008, please, FO, how are you? Thank you. RSA, Republic of South Africa, or what? Then we have somebody calling themselves Simple. Please, are you a priest? No, I am not a priest. I am a Bokor. And then let's go on. And then we have Gabi Saint. He said at a Simple. He is a Babalao. Thank you. And then RSA say I love this topic. Thank you. Thank you. We discuss it every Sunday. And then we have Richard Kulungwe say the Mason Brotherhood. Thank you. We are not Masons, okay? We are not Masons. We are Bokors doing African traditional spirituality, especially Ewe, Voodoo, and Afa. And then Chari Vivi say compliment of the season, Papa. Compliment of the season to you, Chari Vivi. Thank you very much. And then Invisible say, how can I get included in your WhatsApp group? I don't have a WhatsApp group. I'm sorry. I will not form one, so I'm not going to have a WhatsApp group. Sorry. And then we have Alimoni. Yes, Alimoni. Alimoni, your son is also here. Alimoni, yes, I was seeing the name and I was... how are you, Ali? Thank you very much, and welcome to the program. I'm grateful. Then we have Jonathan Abedi. Say thank you very much for this wonderful teaching. May Almighty God continue to bless you. Thank you very much, Jonathan Abedi. I'm very grateful. Then Dino Ako say okay. Then let's go quickly and go to another page. And then we have Roots to Go. Say, please, I sent you a message, no response. I'm sorry, I am doing live section now, so I don't think if you send me a message, I will respond. But if the message is on TikTok, as others are sending, when we get to it, I will read it. Okay? Then let's move. Then I say we have a think about tomorrow. Please, good evening. Today is my first time. Yeah, I want to know what is going on here, please. We are talking about African traditional spirituality, especially Ewe, Voodoo, and Afa. But sometimes we drift into other things like religious beliefs and other things from the questions that people ask us. And sometimes we drift into Kabbalah and all the other things, and sometimes maybe into other religions as well. But the main teachings here is Voodoo education, where we are demystifying the belief and the thought and the notion that our African traditional spirituality is evil. Our ancestors had their own spirituality before the white man came, and then now everybody thinks that God only came from Europe. No, our people have the name of God before the white man came. So that's what we discuss here. Thank you very much. Think about tomorrow. And then Frank Nelson say, how can I see you? We have just posted my number up there, or in my profile you will find a number. You book an appointment, you can see me. And then we see Ibra1 say, where did you locate, Papa? We are in Ghana, Accra, on the Spinters Road. Thank you. Then RSA008 is calling from US. Okay, thank you. And now we are working. We cannot pick any call now unless it's an emergency call. And then we have Garnet 1996. He say, okay, bruh. Yeah, then we have Harry O say, will this world last a week as we know it? I don't know. I'm not the one who created the world. I live in it, and I live every day as if it were my last day. I do my best to live within my people and live within nature in harmony. Whether it's going to end or it's not going to end, that is not yet my concern. My concern is what I can do to make it a better place. Thank you. Then in Invisible, say, please, how can I know more on African spirituality? I'm more interested in African spirituality. You can go to any African traditional priest who knows how to teach you well, so you can learn. Otherwise, you are online. We are online too. You can always come here every Sunday from 2 5:30 p.m. to about 6 o'clock. We are always here teaching. You can ask your questions. That's what we do. And then Ali Moni said, I'm doing fine, Daddy. I love you so much. I believe we will meet one day. For sure, we will, Ali. Sure, we are going to meet. And then we think about tomorrow, saying thanks, Papa, and thank you to all. And then we have Zola. I say greetings to you and the chat. Thank you, Zola. And then I think we are done with all those ones for now. Or there's some up that I didn't meet.
Yes, please, Papa. This person.
Invisible, say, how can I get included in your WhatsApp group? Then I said, no, we don't have a WhatsApp group. I don't have a WhatsApp group. I'm sorry. And then user 81 33 53 80 72 305. He say greetings, and greetings to you too, user. And then I think that is it. Let's go on to another platform. And then we have Tonya Thomas. He said thank you to Papa. Is that normal to only see them once physically? No, some people may encounter them many times, scenes of spirits. Some people may encounter them many times. It depends on each and everybody's extrasensory perceptive abilities, ESP abilities. So there are some people who can easily hear every time. Some people have seen spirit many times, but for me, that was the only first time that I physically had seen. And I remember my son Seyram, when he was about 3 years old, or two and a half, 3 years old, he also saw one big tall spirit, and he was a child. He was so scared and crying. But then when he tried to narrate in his vocabulary of his understanding at that time, I was able to understand exactly what he seen. Yeah. So people can see spirits many times, but if you decide to invoke them, you can see them all the time that you want to see them. Thank you, Tonya. And then Tonya Thomas is always a blessing to listen and learn. Sending you blessings into the new year. Hello, Tonya. Thank you, and blessings to you too into the new year. I'm grateful. And then we have Ida Mayer's this thing, we posted it there, respecting the darkness. That's the topic, respecting the darkness. Because if you don't respect the darkness, you always label the darkness evil, which is wrong. Because darkness and light, the two of them complement each other. Is it not?
Yes, Papa.
Without darkness, you cannot know the difference that there is light. And without light, you cannot know there is darkness. So please, don't condemn the darkness, but just embrace it and learn about it and live with it and know how to live with it in harmony. Abayomi Balogus, I hope you are doing well, sir. Yes, I am. I'm okay. And how are you and family? My regard to everybody. Then Mick Thomas is happy holidays, Papa. Happy holidays to you, my brother. How are you? How is family? My regards to all of you, and thank you very much for coming on the section. Then Johannes Mikael say, Father, I like your teaching because nothing to hide. This teaching is straight and clear. Thank you, Mikael. Thank you very much. Yeah, because what are we going to hide? We are teaching what we were taught, what our ancestors did. And we are teaching it in a very pure way and fruitful way, not in a way to deceive you, to make you get lost. We want to give you life. We want you to live life and enjoy life within this perimeter that you have been given, within this geographical location that you have been placed. You must live. Satguru was saying that anybody who is telling you that this place is not good and that there is a place better than here, that person is committing a crime against humanity. And I agree with him 100%. Why? Because if someone is telling you where you are is not a good place, and you are dreaming about another place which is a better place, you will not be able to take care of where you are, because already you have decided that it is not a good place, so you cannot make it a better place. You will always be having a dream that you are going to go to a better place, so you don't need to keep this place clear. And then you are creating havoc and destroying this place where we are. You have committed a crime against humanity. Heaven, if it were such a good place, why wouldn't people quickly go? You can go. If you want to go to heaven and meet God in the skies, go. Who is stopping you people? Nobody is stopping anybody. If you want to go to heaven, why don't you just go and leave us, those of us who want to be on earth? Let us stay here and be suffering. You go and enjoy. But then don't destroy this place for us, because for us, this is our home. For us, this is our home. Today, people are going around making climate change summits and all these things. It's just because of that belief that there is a better place than here. That's why the world has been destroyed. And now we are crying and doing climate change and climate summit and COP28, COP20, whatever. It's because we were told there was a better place than where we are, and we destroy here. Yet still we are not ready to live. It's a pity, and it's very sad. So anyone who has been teaching people that there's a better place than this earth on which we live, that person has committed a crime against humanity. Please, let's see another place. Okay, so we have Yatande there. He said, is it possible to share the PhD research here? Maybe just the name of the scholar and we can find online. Yes, you can. They will share it now. Thank you very much for that question. It's good. They will just share it on that place so that everybody can read what Mayers, Idam Mayers have written. Yeah. It's Idam. Okay, I was saying Idam. Okay, Idam Mayer. Yeah. Is it shared?
I'm copying the link.
Okay.
Sorry. I was trying to remember how to do it on this computer.
You did it on the other one.
Yeah, so.
Just copy it and then paste it.
Yes, Papa.
Yeah. Yes, that's it.
Yes.
Yeah, it has gone. Yatande, thank you very much for this. He said, got it. Okay, I'm grateful. And then Dodu Abi say, hello, Papa. Can you briefly speak on the Kabbalistic tree of life? Okay, we have gone through that. I cannot do that now, but I'll look into my this thing. And is it of angelic wisdom in nature? Is it of angelic wisdom in nature? Of course, the Kabbalistic tree is the base of all that you have been reading in the Bible, from the Old Testament to the New Testament, if there is actually a New Testament. Yeah, it is all about the Kabbalah. Kabbalah is the base of Judaism, and the Torah and everything is Judaism, where you know the Tetragrammaton, Pentagrammaton, the word Jod-Heh-Vah-Heh, which is commonly called Jehovah, and all these things, and the Shemeh-Hamphora, Semiphorah, all that is part of the Kabbalah. So please, you just you can read them. It's all of angelic, because it is in the Kabbalah that we call the entities and the divinities that work in nature as angels and archangels. It is in Kabbalah. Okay, in my language they are not called angels, they are called a tron, Bokor, Mau Dolao, Mau Besubovio. And then I said, is it same as the tree of life mentioned in the Bible? The tree of life mentioned in the Bible, they say they chop apple. I have not seen any apple, so I don't know. In the Kabbalistic, in the tree of life in Kabbalah, there is no apple there. But the one in the Garden of Eden, they said there was apple. And where is the Garden of Eden in the first place? So why apple tree died there? Why did the apple tree die? And it's not there for us to see. Or if God planted it, it should be there forever. Anyway, so African Magic Temple has posted Aidan Meyers' substack.com respecting darkness, which is good. And Yatan, they said excellent. And then Dodo Abi said okay. Thank you. I think we are almost done because today I'm going to have some guests also coming to me. Yaira is coming. Yaira from the US. She's in town. She just completed her PhD and said she has passed. And I said I was happy. Congratulations to her. So Yatan, they say excellent, and Dodo Abi say okay, and then Dodo Abi say thank you, Papa, and thank you to all for being part of today's section. Let's see what we can pick from other places. I want to close and then see what we can do because our time. And then I want to use this opportunity again to tell all the people who had been part of this program for some time, and also all the African Magic Temple fans around the world, and also using this platform to get to people who had come to our shrine and had benefited from rituals and everything, and they have made their pledges. And if, that's what I'm saying again, if we had done something spiritually for you somehow and things have turned around and you had made a pledge during the time we were doing your rituals for you, or we made a pledge on your behalf and sent the videos to you, please, if things have turned around well in your life and you are seeing changes, please, this is the time that you have to send your pledges to us, because you are supposed to redeem your pledge. We are doing the end of year Thanksgiving to the spirits from next we have already started, and next Sunday is going to be the climax, the 31st. We are doing it this is the 27th time we are doing the 31st celebration of Thanksgiving. 27 years that African Magic Temple has come to Ghana, or come, because I was living in Japan for over 10 years before finally relocating to Ghana. And it is our 27th anniversary in Ghana. And those of you who have benefited from this shrine, please send in your pledges, redeem your pledges, so that we can continue working as a shrine to share our knowledge and wisdom with you. Thank you very much. And then let's see if we have anything else to read. These ones are done. No, spirits don't forget, even if it is 100 years. If they feel that they have worked for you, but you refuse to honor your part of the agreement, they will one day get to you. Just like this woman's daughter that has gotten missing, and then she came to us, and we told her to go back to where she went long before she had that child. And when she went, the problem was solved. Spirits don't forget. They are not like human beings, and they are not thieves, so they will not take anything that does not belong to them. If they don't help you at all, there's nothing they are going to ask you for. But if they had helped and changed your life at one time, then you should know one day, if not today, one day they will surely come after their reward. Because I, as a priest, I as a Bokor, I as a teacher, I would not know that whatever I have done for you has gone through successfully unless you told me. But the spirits, they know. Whether I know or not, they know, because they are spirits. But I, Christopher Voncujovi, I am not a spirit. I'm a human being just like you. So I won't know, but the spirit world will know. And you can never hide away from the spirit world. What are we going to do? I think we are almost done. There's nothing, no questions, right?
Yes. Okay. I'll leave one.
No, we have already read those ones. Yeah, the bottom ones are the actually workplate and all the same. No, this one's all we have. No, that His Majesty, we haven't gone there.
Yes.
Go up. Yeah, Her Majesty follow the. Okay, it's not a question. Okay, come down. Okay, Luna Nicole was asking the question, Papa, is there a difference between a Bokor and a priest? Yes, there is a big difference between Bokor and priest. A priest in our language is called Huno. If you are a man, Hu means God, and No means someone who is a mother or in charge of Hu. So they will call you Huno or Hunsi for a woman, and a man is Huno. That is the English word for a priest. However, the word Bokor in Ewe is a title only bestowed upon people who have gone through Afa initiation. If you have not been initiated into Afa, you can be a Huno or Hunsi or Hunoga, which the Haitians are called Uga. Hunga, not Uga, because I see Haitians, they are French-speaking people, and in French, usually people remove the first. If age starts a word, they remove the age, and just like in hospital, they call hôpital. So people have adulterated and been misinformed by thinking that the word Hunga, which means a Huno, who is a senior Huno, which we call Hunga in Ewe. And also, of course, because of the distance and the time that they have moved away from the main language, the word Hunga became Uga, because they are using as if it was a French word. And Hunga is not French word, it's Ewe word. So you can be a Hunga, you can be a Huno, Hunsi. But if you have not been initiated into Afa, you cannot be called Bokor. A Bokor title is only bestowed upon people who had been initiated into Ifa or Afa, as the Ewes will call it. So there is a big difference between priest, which is Hun, No, Hunsi, Tronsi, Vodusi, between them, and Bokor, a person who is initiated into Afa or Ifa. And then somebody is calling himself Jesus love you, saying hello. Yeah, I know Jesus love you too. Yeah, but my people are hungry. They have not gotten anything out of that Jesus love you matter. That's the truth. They haven't gotten anything. They have been saying it for thousands of years. They died poor and paupers. But Jesus always loved them. Yeah. Jesus loved them, but our people die poor. They die paupers. If God spent all their church monies in church, they walk back home barefooted, where the pastor will be sitting inside car. Jesus love you. Yes, Jesus love you. And then we have a Habrich Joseph say, please, good evening. How can I join you? You are already joined us. This is how we join. There's nothing more to join than this. We don't have a group that anybody has to join. The things we discuss here is the joining. Finish. Then we have Gabi Senti say, do you believe in God, sir? What do you think we are talking about here? Are we talking about the devil here? Mr. Gabi Saint, what do you think we are discussing? We are discussing God in his real form, not that the fake thing they have given you and calling you God. We are talking about God in his proper form. That's what we are discussing here. So that question of whether we believe in God or not, this thing does not exist at all, because what we are discussing here, we are discussing about God. Then Zola said, do you ship bulk herbs to the US? No, I don't do business in sending herbs. Mine is to teach you how to live your life and how to live it well. Then Zola was laughing. Maybe something I said. And then Yachiriwa said, please, I'm married, but still dream of getting married again. You are married and you are still dreaming of getting married again. Have you discussed it with your husband? Ask him. Maybe there is something he has not done. Let him do it. Thank you. And then we have Jaja Machines. Say, we need our language. Use your tribe language now. Yes, Jaja Machines. Unfortunately, there are so many people in my tribe who cannot even speak our own language. And if I speak my language here, how many of you will understand what I am teaching? Let us be realistic. You know, at this platform, we don't joke, we don't play. Reality is there and illusion too is there. If I use my language and I'm teaching in my language, how many of you would understand what I am saying? English is the lingua franca, common to most Africans who had been ruled by the British or who had been colonized by the British. And there are more English books in the world circulating than my language books. So if you say I should use my language to teach, will you understand what I say? If I say, will you understand? So please, let us be realistic when we come to these kind of things. We are not stupid here. We know what we are doing. Don't come from the bush and come and start a song that nobody knows. Please. And then Habridge Joseph says, I'm Joseph and I want to know the name of your group and from Westin. Do you have at Westin? I don't know. We are called Africa Magic Temple and that's it. There's nothing in the Western world. We are in Accra, Ghana. We don't have branches anywhere in the world. It's only Shamba Musa, my student who is in the US, who is also trying to set up his shrine after getting training from here. Yeah, but we are African Magic Temple. That's all that our name is. And then we are also Revolution Voodoo Education. You can find us everywhere. Thank you. I think, Joseph, that's my message to you. We don't have anything in the Western world. If you can meet anybody that will represent us, then it will be Shamba Musa Muhammad. He lives in Ohio, the US, right? Cleveland, Ohio.
Cleveland.
Thank you. Then we have Miss Kat saying blessings, and Miss Kat say hello. Thank you, Miss Kat. Thank you for joining the section and being part of it. Thank you. I'm very grateful to all of you. I think we are almost at the end of our today. And then Theophilus Latte say, how are you? I am very good, Theophilus Latte. And then how are you too, Theophilus? And then we have Stella say, Papa, can you invoke Mami Wata to work to get wealth? No, I cannot invoke Mami Wata to get to work to get wealth. What I can do for you is that if there is a Mami Wata in your destiny, what we can do is to activate that mami to find what kind of mami wata is. You see, a lot of time people think mami wata is, and once you get it, you can be you are associated with it, you can be successful. There are some mami watas who are very poor. You should know. And if you are not careful and you that one come through your line, you will only be dressing up every day, but you will not get anything going on well for you. I must tell you, my sister. There's a lot of people who don't know about Mami Wata. You know, initially I don't talk about Mami Wata because I did not really understand what they represent, and not knowing most of the vodus that I work with are Mami Watas, but they don't call themselves Mami Watas. Why they are Mami Watas? Because they work in water. Their abode and where they stay before they can perform and operate is inside liquid. So they are also called Mami Wata. But there are some Mami Watas that are poor, and a lot of people do not know and say, I want Mami Wata, I want Mami Wata. If you are not careful, those ones are introduced to you. I tell you, you will sell even your slipper and you will still be going hungry. So let us be very realistic when it comes to Mami and Mami Wata. Mami Wata does not necessarily mean that once you get it, you become wealthy, you'll become rich. But whatever you are doing in your life, if you have a connection with the Mami Wata, the work that you are doing will increase and will attract customers, so that through your business you may be able to become successful and wealthy. The Mami Wata doesn't bring money to people, so stop that notion thinking that once you get Mami Wata you become rich. No, it's not like that. Anyway, and then Stella is saying true, and then he's laughing. And then Vida M. Okanse, good evening, Papa. Someone told me recently that I should go home, that there's a bath I need to bath. Vida, where is your home? Okay, so Vida went on saying, my grandfather is a Bokor from Agunyive in Togo. Okay, Papa, please, is it important I go home? Yes, if I think the person who told you, if the person is a real seer. You know, there are some people who are walking around and they will see you and say, God told me to tell you this. When did they meet God? Before God was telling them something. There are very, 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 very easy charlatans who go around deceiving people. And you know, we all have problems. Nobody in this world doesn't have. Even God, who has created the world, is having problem. How much more you and I? So when they see you, they say God told them to do this, and they start to play psychology on your intelligence, and then you buy into it, like what the churches are always doing. Then you buy into it and think that they are the same. But if the person who told you that you should go back home, that there is a bath you should take, and you believe that the person is a real seer, then why not? Please pick this one. I think it's
Yes, Papa. Hello, good evening. Please, Papa is busy. We are doing the live session. Can you call back later? Yes. Yes, Papa is busy doing the live session. Can you call back later?
So, Vida, you should make sure who is telling you the truth. But if your grandfather was a Bokor, then why won't you speak with your family members and uncles and father and relatives to find out what is good for you? And don't let someone from outside tell you, but let your people from inside tell you the right thing. Thank you. We have about 46 messages again. No. Let's go over them quickly. And then Saint Angel, I say, hi sir, are you able to do a potent fortification for someone against food poisoning and witches? I don't know, Saint Angel. I don't know whether I am able to do a potent fortification for someone against food poisoning and witches. I'm not sure. I don't know. For me, at my shrine, before I do anything for you, I will ask you to do a reading. I'm not that kind of malam on the roadside that you come and say, I tell you, I'm powerful, I can do this, I can do that. I'm not that kind of place. I'm not a God. I'm not a spirit. I am a human being like you. The difference between myself and you, who is not like me, is that I work with spirits. And I take advice from spirits, and I follow their advice when I'm working for people. So if you want to know whether something can be done about food poisoning or witches for you, do a reading. And in the reading, the spirits will teach you a way through us, and then we will help you. But then to tell you that, hey, I have this powerful thing for you, I give it to you. No. I beg you, I'm not that kind of priest. You people should know by now that I'm not that kind of priest. unless you are a new person here. And then let's go on. And then Stella is at Saint Angel is angry. Then it's the same thing he asks many times. People who are in trouble. Then Vida M.A. Okanse say, thank you very much, Papa. I will do that. Do so. Thank you, my sister. And then we have Saint Angel. I think the same thing. I think the man is in trouble. Whether it's a man or woman, I don't know. He's in trouble. Then Stella again to Saint Angel. Why are you laughing at my question? Is the Saint Angel is laughing?
No, he's asking Stella, why are you laughing at my question?
Because the way you ask the question, we don't understand, because we are not this, because people who follow this platform, they know the way I teach, and they know the things I will share with them, and I don't know. Yeah, they know the way I this platform is. So when you are asking that question, people will laugh at you for sure, because we are just human beings like you. If you want to know anything about spirituality, yes, it's the best place to come. We will advise you to do a reading and find out what is the right answer from the spirit world. And once they attend to it, things will change in your favor. Once in a while, there are certain people, I don't know why, when maybe they don't tell us the whole story. And when we do reading, probably they don't tell the whole story. And whatever the spirits in the spirit world, according to whatever you said on your money before reading is done, we follow those advice. And sometimes they don't succeed. It's not that we didn't do the right thing. There must be something that the person didn't tell us. Usually, that's what the case. But whatever, if you are very open and direct and tell us what it is, the spirit world will also be open and direct and tell you what to do. And when they do them for you, answers will come. Thank you. And then Invincible said, please, how can I contact you and book a section to do a reading for myself? Invincible, we have our telephone number in our profile. We've been trying to post it, but somehow it was not going on TikTok. But when you go into the profile of African Magic Temple on TikTok, you will see our telephone number. Or you can go onto Facebook, you will see our telephone number. And when you call, make all your enquiries, and then they'll book an appointment for you to see us and to do a reading for you. Thank you. Plus?
Yes, please, Papa. I've seen it. They did not accept it, so I'm doing it again. 226. Papa, please, the number.
233 262 367578. It's not going.
Let me try it again.
Oh, just scroll down for me. Let me be answering the questions before, because it's already 6 o'clock. Yeah. Then Invisible, okay, book an appointment. And then Saint Angel, where can you be located, sir? Saint Angel, we are in Ghana, Accra, on the Spinters Road. But you can get my telephone number in the profile of African Magic Temple on TikTok. You can also find us on YouTube. You can find us on Facebook, Revolution Voodoo Education and African Magic Temple. And our telephone numbers are all there. So we don't mean to laugh at you. We are just trying to tell you the truth about what we do here. Sometimes maybe because I'm too straight and I'm too real, and people who had been following this page for some time now know how I deal with things like the question you had asked. That's why you see that people were laughing at you, but they didn't mean to mock you or anything. It's all because they are realizing that you are just a new person on this platform. That's why you ask questions like that. But then there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it because something is disturbing you. That's why you want to find answers, and you are at the right place. Thank you very much. And then we have somebody says stop playing. That's their name.
Yes.
Saying hi. Okay, that's a serious. And then Saint Angel at Stella means okay, great. And then Lolo Obidia said the real spiritual Africans are not on TikTok. Yes, we know. We agree that the real spiritual Africans are not on TikTok, but we are on TikTok and we are real. Let's move up. Ife Love, because most of the time the real Africans that you think that are the real people are not educated enough to be on TikTok. Okay? They are not educated enough to know how to say the truth. That's what you think. We are real and we are educated. So you want us to be hiding inside the bush. Then you come and give us a penny and say that, oh, you don't have money. Meanwhile, you want to make millions. You are a liar. Not at my shrine. Yes. Then we have Ife Love. He said, please call the number again. K0 plus 233 262 367578. African Magic Temple. Thank you. And then we have Zola, I say, at Lolo Obidie. So why would you engage if that is how you feel? Okay, yes, it's a very good question you ask him. If he feel like that, why do you want to be here? Nobody is forcing you. We have our platform, we are teaching. You came here, you are making jazz, thinking you are a wise man. See, you have exposed your ignorance. See, when you are a faceless person, you sometimes you think that because you are faceless, you can just say anything anyhow. We are real people. We are not joking. We are not here to cheat. We are not here. We are not charlatans. We are not here to deceive. We tell it as it is. Whether you like it, you don't like it, we will just tell you as it is. You are not supposed to be here. If you feel that the kitchen is too hot for you, get out.
Hello. Yes.
The camera went off again.
Yes.
It didn't go automatic again.
It went. I heard it change, so I'm wondering now. How is it now? Okay, put it on the logo. Okay.
Well, I have to put it focus on me. Please hold on for a while because the technical team is having some challenges with our camera. It's not showing my face. But of course, you can see me on TikTok. But on the other, this is TikTok and Telegram, you can see me there. But on Facebook and YouTube, you cannot see me. Is it okay? You must click the code.
Please, Papa, you can continue. They will hear you.
And they won't see, but they can hear.
Yes, please, Papa.
Okay, so I can be. You will not see me, but some people on YouTube and Facebook will not see me. But you can hear me, so that you can still continue posting your questions. And then we have Daniel Atisu was asking which part of Spintex on the Pogas area. You will find me there. Yeah, I think that there's about 43 new messages are here. I was power that man. I mean, power balance swim you.
Let me get this thing.
I'm waiting for them to come and roll this in so I can read your messages, please. Are we okay now? Still are having problems. Me move in a man on Okrela. Okay. Hey, yame vire. Okay, you. And then somebody with the name Son of God 4628, he say, how can I reach you? We are still on TikTok. And then Saint Angel at Lolo Obidie, try to be tolerant. You don't need to swallow the host before understanding him. Thank you very much, Saint Angel. And then we have a Love T. Say good evening, sir. Good evening, Love T. And then Rambo 3 say hi, sir. Hi, Rambo 3. And then greetings from Bhutan. Hello, greetings to you in Bhutan. How are you all? Thank you very much for joining the section. I'm very grateful. Bhutan is a very beautiful country. Yes. I have not been there, but I used to live in north of India. Yeah, I heard about Bhutan. Thank you. And then St. Angel said, I would like to visit you next year in Ghana because I need a back to the sender fortification. St. Angel, we are always here. When you are in Ghana, you can contact us and you can come to the shrine and we will try to do a reading for you to fix the challenges that you are having. And we hope that when our hands touch you, things will change. Move it, and then we have a Lolo Obedience waiting. They do the cable now. Lolo Obedience. The main controller, the connection, we don't know, but then you can hear me. So if you can hear me, that will be fine. But then on TikTok, everything is fine. You can see me, you can hear me. So thank you. And then go up. Let's say no. Okay, then say I did ask if you can do anything concerning payment. I need it received from a client. Too much delay. Adam Financial Limited. I'm not sure whether we are dealing with anybody with payment or anything, but if you do a reading and the reading points the direction that you should follow and you follow, I know that challenge you will be able to overcome the challenges that you are having. Yeah. But then one thing you must always remember is that at our place here we don't do fraud. We don't support people who are trying to defraud other people, deceiving them that I have a gold or I have a business, I have this, and then take advantage of an innocent person who will be believing you, and you may think that you are smarter than him because he trusts in you. Here at my shrine, such things do not go on. And if we you come to us and we, through our reading, and we identify that's what you're going to do, we will kick you out of our shrine. I must forewarn you. The Rambo 3 is saying hello again. Then St. Angels, I would like to visit next year. Yes, we are here, St. Angel. Anytime you come, we are here. Then Lolo Obidi say, you are also on Telegram, Facebook, and YouTube. Oga, you be Agba Bala? I don't know. We are on Facebook. We are on Zoom. We are on TikTok. We are on YouTube and everything. This shrine was our social media was set up by Middlebury College of Vermont, USA. They came to set up this. This is a university who set up this for us. So we are everywhere. So then we have Lynn say, please, do you consult the spirit of the dead? Yes, we do necromancy also at sometimes. That's what this you see here, the mirror is mainly for necromancy and other things, but the perfection of it is in necromancy. And then we have a Rambo Phoenix Hat say, please, do you do anything after payment? Okay, let me explain the process, what we do. Our first or our initial contact or connection with you will be to do a reading for you when you pay us. After the reading, whatever it's said to be done for you as in rituals, there will be items to be bought, and also there will be workmanship that we will charge you for whatever work we will be doing for you. But it depends on what work we will be doing, and we will consult with the spirit world how much we should charge, because at the end of the day we will be doing only the physical aspect of the work and the spirit will be carrying the rest of it. So we consult with the spirit and in collaboration with them to know how much should we charge for the work that we and them are going to do together. That is how we work at our shrine. So consultation is not the workmanship. Consultation does not mean that if you have made a consultation means you have finished paying, because when you do a consultation, it is like going to a doctor, and the doctor will charge you for their consultation to tell you what is wrong with you, and they will tell you to go and buy the medicine that will cure you. And when you go to the pharmacy, you cannot tell the pharmacy that because that you have paid the doctor for his consultation, they should give the medicine to you for free. It doesn't happen anywhere, and that's how we operate. So after consultation, if there are monies to be paid and if there are things to be bought, you have to buy them and pay for those items. Don't mind them.
Sorry.
Funny is because my clients are refusing to give me money. What did you sell to them before they're refusing to give you money? That's the point. That's why we do reading before we work. Yeah, please, let's move.
Yes, Papa.
Then we have we have passed through these ones. No, you are going too fast. Okay, go high, go up. Say hi. Okay, we have Rambo 3 again. Say hello. And the Phoenix is because my clients are refusing to give me money. That's why I was asking, what did you sell to them that they bought from you, but they are refusing to give you money? I had also warned you that we don't do fraud here. We are not people who associate, and we don't condone fraudsters. So if you have sold something to them and they are not paying you, yes, that's fine. But if you are just telling them lie to collect their money, you are at the wrong place. Okay. And then Hoti Vesta is a good evening, Hoti Vesta. And then we have a Rambo 3. What you do in TikTok? We are teaching about our tradition in TikTok. That's all that we do. Then we have Dr. Johnny Cash. They say, I love. Move it. I love that. Oh, thank you. The crown that I'm wearing. Thank you, Johnny Cash. I'm very grateful. How are you? I've read your message on my WhatsApp. Yeah. Thank you. I've seen it, and I'll get back to you. Thank you very much. Then then somebody, Hoti Vesta, said, look something for me. My friend Hoti Vesta, or my fan. This is not the place that we look for something. I'm teaching here. If you want to look something, book an appointment, and they will go along with that. We don't do reading on our show, okay? We are not that kind of charlatan people, and who I don't know you, then I'll start looking something for you. I don't do that. You don't know where you are. You better go back and ask people what is African Magic Temple. They may tell you well. Let's move forward. And then Rambo 3 say, please look for me also. What should I look for you? I don't do readings on my live sections. If you want to do a reading to find something about yourself, please book an appointment for a reading. Here I am answering question and answer. We are not doing reading on live. I don't do that. That's not the kind of work I do. Please. Then my name is Colin. Hoti Vesta said my name is Colin. Say, Collins, yes, it's good. If you want to do a reading to know something about yourself, book an appointment, and our telephone numbers are there. You can book appointment, and they will do a reading for you, or we will do a reading for you. Then Rambo 3, my name is Nima. It's okay. Thank you, Nima. And then move the cursor. Let me see. And then Rambo 3 said thank you. And then Samuel Chum say, yeah, Daddy, good evening, please. How are you doing? I'm good, Samuel. How are you? Thank you very much. And then Rambo 3, please visit Bhutan. Okay, maybe one day, but I know Bhutan is very cold. Maybe one day, who knows? The Invisible say, hope you do reading for people out of Ghana. Yes, we do. We do reading for people online outside, but not on my show, please. Thank you. And then Rambo, I am the first person from Bhutan. Can you please read about me, please? I'm not doing astrology here, okay, Mr. Rambo, Nima. I'm not doing astrology. What we are doing here is voodoo and we don't do voodoo on reading on this. I don't know you. You don't know me. What the relationship between you and I is that I'm teaching something and you are listening. If you want to do a reading to know something about yourself, you have to book an appointment, and then we will tell you the procedure, what to say, what to do, what money you have to put and talk on it. We will explain to you. But then with this, no, we don't. There's nothing I can say about you. I'm not God, okay? And I'm not a liar, and I'm not a cheat. I'm not a charlatan. I'm not a scammer. So I cannot be doing when I don't know you. I don't have any contact with you. Oh, how can I know you and be talk about you if I don't know you? I don't know you, and you think I can talk about you or tell you something about you? I don't know you. You don't know me. Don't let people deceive you. I'm not a pastor who, without knowing somebody, say, oh, see something and say, oh, I saw this about you. We don't do that at Africa Magic Temple. We are not that kind of people. You must understand. Then we have Nana Yao saying greetings. Hello, Nana Yao. Greetings to you. How are you? Thank you very much. And then Richie Plenty say, please, sir, it's my first time here. Yes, Richie Plenty. We are teaching about African traditional spirituality, especially voodoo, Eve voodoo. And then we have Mark 79 say, Papa, I did not hear your response about the cowries. When will they be ready? Okay, Mark 79, cowries are being prepared, and when they are ready, I will announce to you. There is one gentleman in the US, Mr. Kazembe, who wanted me to prepare a cowrie for them, and we sent for the herbs to be brought from the mountains. And when the herbs come, I'll prepare his own first, and when it is done, before I'll prepare the rest that people may later ask to buy. Thank you very much, Mark 79. I'm grateful. And then we have says Fatty K said nothing good is happening in my life. Can you please read something about me, sir? Yes, what says Fatty K, you need to book an appointment. I don't do reading on my live shows. I'm very sorry. I'm not that kind of priest. I will do a reading when I know you. Thank you. And then Don is saying, oh, then we have Richie Plenty say, okay, I'm Stephen again. I'm Stephen. Please, can you read my future? Stephen, I don't read future when I am teaching my lessons here. What I do is that if you want to learn something about yourself or anything else, book an appointment and we will do the reading for you. I don't do reading on my live shows because the reading is a process. It is not just, oh, I'll tell you something that I don't even know you and I just tell you. We don't do things in our African magic like that. Okay? That's not how we operate. We are not roadside malams. Okay? And we are not malams who are on social media saying, I have power. I can make you to get rich. No. We are not that kind of people. We are well-educated people sitting down here in our whole shrine. Well-educated people. Okay? Then we have Luis is saying, where are you located? We are on the Spinters Road in Accra, Ghana. Then Pa Solo, can you please explain your symbol? Our symbol is our logo. We have the axe in it, which has as authority, and we have the bracelet of Togbe Jokpata, which is the patron spirit of the shrine. And then we have the inverted triangles, one going down and one going up, which shows that we upload spiritual information from the earth into the spirit world, and we also download spirituality from the spirit world or things from the spirit world into the physical plane. And the eyes you see there represent that we are diviners. We can see, we can do things to see and tell you the future, the past, and the present. And then, of course, the cowries that you see there are representing the eyes. The symbol you see there is Afa Odu or Afakboni, which is Woli Godo, means go back to your roots. Turn back and look at your roots. Woli Godo. Yeah. And then we have who? Oh, the people are just joining. We are closing and they are joining. Luna Nicole at Phoenix Hut. Okay, then official Worona, I'm blind. Do you see me seeing again? I don't know. I'm not a god. I am not a spirit. I'm sorry. And then Saint Angel says, is there a guarantee of assurance of whatever you do for your because some spiritualists are not real. Saint Angel, I don't force people to come to my shrine to do anything. That you must know first. If my teachings and the many comments that have come, if my teachings and my work is not good enough, it is not me who will say it. It is the people who associated and had worked with me. I was just explaining that we do our work for people and a lot of people go through it. I was even saying that people who had benefited from this shrine should try to redeem their pledges. I had said those things earlier. I am not God. I do things that the spirit world tell me to do for people, and most of the time the people get results. However, there are some people also who came, we did exactly as we were told, but they did not get result. And it is not my making that they did not get result, because whatever reading that we do for you, we follow the rituals to the brim. And why somebody didn't get result and others get result, I cannot know. I am not a spirit. But majority of the people who had passed through this shrine, they have gained. So I'm not forcing you to come to my shrine, or whether I am real or some. I'm not some spiritualist. I am African Magic Temple, and I am Christopher Voncujovi. I've not done anything for you before that did not succeed. So don't say other spiritualists did for you, did not succeed. So we will do it. So you are not forced. Okay, we here, we are not coercing you, we are not begging you. I am teaching what I teach and what I do. So I am not God, so I don't give you a guarantee that, hey, if you come here, your everything is finished. I'm not that kind of priest. But majority of people who had passed through this shrine have succeeded. That's all that I can say. Let's move on. Then we have Zola. Say, you mentioned a student you have in Cleveland. I am in the area. Will it be nice to see shrine here? I don't know whether he has his shrine or anything. If you come to even my shrine in African Magic Temple here, you don't see anything. If you enter into my house, you don't know that it's a shrine. It's just a house, but we are working. So if it is shrine you want to see, I don't think that's what I want to show you. If it is work you want to be done for you, I will give you guidance. But it is not shrine. To see shrine is not what we do here. We are not here as a tourist, or my student at Cleveland in Ohio is not a tourist place that you want to see shrine. I'm sorry, but I have to be telling you the truth. And then Saint Angel, is there a guarantee? Let's move forward. And just move on. Then we have Gabi Senti said, the only thing I like here is that you don't support those Yahoo people. Keep it up. Thank you. And then Hoti Vesta say, how can I have an appointment? Take a number and call. Make a call to the office. Make your enquiries. They will talk back to you. And if there is a way to you want to do a reading, they will tell you what to do. They will give you all the directions, the guidelines and everything. Let's move on. We have Invisible. To do reading, most the people be physically present in your shrine, or you can do from a distance. We do both sides. If you want to be physically present before a reading, yes, you can be physically present before a reading. But if you want to do it from a distance too, we will tell you the procedure. They are all almost similar procedures, but the distant one means the person is not physically here, and but we do it, and if everything will be the same. So if you want to be physically present, yes. If you want to be in a distant place and do it through telephone and online, we'll let you know how we do. And then Louis is saying, I'm George, where do you locate, sir? I kept telling you people that go into our profile. Please go into our profile. And Saint Angel, you see, you have posted this many times, and I'm telling you that we don't have any guarantee. We are not God, we are not spirits, but the things we do for people work for them, and we are not forcing people to come and work with us. So I'm not going to give you a guarantee that, hey, come, I can do this for you. What I am teaching here is what I do. We do divination for people, and whatever the oracle says, that's what we follow. And you can speak to the oracle in any of your languages, any language in the world. I don't need to hear you, but when the oracle comes, it will tell you what is happening in your life, and when you follow the direction, you find answers. But I also told you that we don't support people who steal from other people. Let's move forward. Then Louise is saying good evening. Good evening. Then Kenzie Nana is saying, are you in Ghana? Yes, we are in Ghana. And then Saint Angel say at KZ Nana, yes, he is located in Ghana. And the Rambo Tree is okay. Thank you so much for making a good communication. Thank you too. Saint Angel, if you don't stop sending this plenty things, I will block you. I have the right. It's my platform. So I have already explained to you, but if you kept sending this to me, we are not forcing you to come to our shrine to do anything. What we do here, we know what we are doing. We are real spiritual people. You can go back onto the online and see our work. You can also decide to write here and ask how many people have benefited from this. If people on this platform have benefited, they will tell you. If they have not benefited, they will tell you, and you make your decision. So please stop sending these things over and over again. Otherwise, I will just block you and you will not see my teachings again. I'm a very serious person. I'm not a joker. Let's move on. And then we have Gabison. August, stop mentioning other religions leaders. Did I mention any religious leaders? Oh, I'm sorry. I've not mentioned any religious leaders here. I'm very sorry. So please, I don't remember mentioning any religious leaders here. Please, I had only made a reference to Satguru by saying that he said that anybody who is saying that there's a better place than this world has committed a crime against humanity. So which religious leaders have I mentioned here? Have I mentioned any religious leader that anybody can remind me? Maybe I have made, but I forgot. So please remind me of what religious leaders I have mentioned here so far. Then Brahman is saying, I'm twin. What are the beliefs in Voodoo about twins? In our Voodoo, it is believed that twins are spirit beings. And that's why when a twin is born, there are special rituals that they make for twins, and people who came before twins, people who come after twins, even the parents that are giving birth to twins, they have special rituals that are made for them. Because in my culture, in Voodoo, every Voodoo, it is believed that twins are spiritual beings. That's why you see, if you see this on my wrist, it's the symbol of the twins. So I wear it because I am the father of twins. Thank you. And then the big boys Ghana is saying hi. And then Saint Angel, there is a guarantee of assurance. Please go on. If you see any, block him. I don't think he's a serious person. Just block him, because I don't know how many times I will. Okay, he says sorry for the repeated questions, sir. Okay, good. Leave him. Just leave him. And then big boys Ghana say, I want ritual money. I'm sorry, I'm not a ritual money maker. Maybe there are some other spiritualists who can make that for you. You have to find them, but I am not one of those. And then Akabu Weze say, I want money ritual. Please, we don't know it. Honestly, I've never seen anybody making money ritual and succeeding in over 40 years of spiritual practice. I only saw that people who always talk about money rituals are thieves themselves, who would take your money and make you to suffer. And that's what I know about it. So we don't have that experience yet. Maybe one day we will learn it, but for now we don't know it. So you are at the wrong place. And then Flakes, he said, where are you based? In Ghana, Accra, Ghana, on the Spinters Road. Then Albert L77, how long have you been a magician? I have been an entertainment magician for many, many years, from the 1980s all the way to now. You can calculate it from 1980s up to this time. I've been a magician as an entertainment magician. And then I also practice spirituality. And then for going into African traditional spirituality, I think I have been in it for another 30 plus years, because I was born into one, but my parents were Christians, but my grandfather was a traditionalist. So I came back after many years trying to be a Hindu, trying to be a Muslim, trying to be a Buddhist, and being a Christian. I came back to my religion, or my tradition or spirituality, and that's what I practice now for many, many years. Over 30 something years I've been practicing, or 40 years maybe I'll say. Yeah. And then Big Boys Ghana say, hello magician man, answer me. I have answered you. Am I look, when you come into my program, be very serious. So when you come into my program, I'll tell you be very serious, otherwise I'll cut you off, because I don't like nonsense. I'm a no nonsense man. You should all know that. I'm a no nonsense person. If you come here and you are playing, I'll cut you off, because it is my platform. So behave yourself when you are here. I told you that we don't do money ritual here. Why are you worrying me? Is it the force that I should answer you? Be very careful. I'll just block you and cut you off. You will never see my page again. I don't joke when I'm teaching. Okay? If you don't have senses, you should begin to have sense in your head. The person called himself Big Boys Ghana. Be very careful when you come onto this African Magic Temple platform. I must be very serious with you. And Sylvester was saying, where are you from? I'm from Ghana. Then Zola said, no, I meant it would be nice to have that kind of work being done here, not an actual shrine per se. Okay, if you contact our listen, go to our office number. They will give you the person's number in Ohio, Cleveland, who is my student, who is there. I train him personally, so I know how good he is. So we can recommend him to you. If you want to do a spiritual work, whether you want to do a reading or whatever, he can do it for you. Thank you, Zola. Then St. Angel says, sorry for the repeated questions. And then Zola, apologies for any confusion. I'm not interested in tourist shrine law, just happy to see here. Yes, there is a real spiritualist in Cleveland, Ohio. Then Invisible is a thanks very much, Papa. May the God of African spirituality and tradition guide and protect you. I'm very grateful. And then please stop this big boy. Delete him or block him. If you are looking for money ritual, go to bank. If you are looking for money, go to the bank. Banks have money. Spiritual shrines do not have money, so go to bank. And if they are telling you that it should stop it and you continue doing it, I'll block you. It's my platform, not yours. I'll block him?
Yes, please.
Thank you. And then we have Octana. What? It's my time. Look at your watch, you will find your time. What is your time? Am I the one holding your watch? Then we have Sangus Serpentis. He said, do you believe that different blood types have any spiritual significance? I don't know. I'm not dealing with different blood types here. I'm sorry. Voodoo doesn't deal with different blood types. I'm sorry. I'm teaching voodoo and teaching every voodoo for that matter. So whether different blood types have different spiritual significance, I have no idea. And then DC is a grandpa. How are you? I am good, and how are you too? Then Joe Joe Pennant 659. Hi, this is my first time here. You are welcome. Joanne Pennant. Okay, you are welcome, Joanne. And then we have Keisha Gay, and this is best wishes to you. Thank you for sharing your knowledge. Thank you to Keisha Gay and this. And then we have Saint Angel saying, in few words, what factors that causes failed spiritual work that is done for some people? I cannot tell Saint Angel what causes some spiritual work to fail, but I can give some idea and suggestion. Like when you go to a spiritualist to do something, try as much as possible to tell the person exactly what you want. And if it is a reading that you have to do, please tell the truth on the money that you are going to use for the reading. Because the spirit world, if you want to deceive them, they will play along with you because that's what you want. And if you don't say the truth and you don't say things as they should be, and when work is done for you, sometimes there's failure. That's why at Africa Magic Temple, we don't listen to you. You can speak in your house on your money before coming, but make sure you say the real thing that is bothering you, that is in your heart. If you have done something bad, say it. That, oh, I did this bad, that's why, but I don't know whether that is it. And then the spirit world will find out and tell you whether that is what is blocking you. But if you think that you come into spirituality and play it like how you play human beings, you are actually playing yourself, and things may not be real for you. Yeah, how are you? Coming. Then, so Saint Angel, that is what it is. So spirituality, people may not put all the things that they need, or not say all the things that is bothering them. Sometimes people have aborted children, people have killed others, people have done very bad things to people, but they expect their life to go on. Sometimes these things will also follow you and block you from succeeding in many things. And then those are things that I can think that may block you. But if you are very straightforward and truthful, things will prove to be good for you as well. And then we have God will say, I want to become rich. Yes, everybody wants to be rich. Even me who is sitting here, I want to be rich. Who doesn't want to be rich? Have you seen someone who doesn't want to be rich? You know, when you were a child, what did you dream of becoming? Somebody said they thought that when they were a child, so when I grow up, I will become a pilot. But he grew up to become a painter. And all of them is climbing. You climb up something. So, so he himself was laughing at him. Said that when he was a child, he said, when I grow up, I will be a pilot. Everybody wants to be rich. Who doesn't want to be rich? So we all wish to be rich, but not everybody is rich. Okay. So long time I joined you. DC is saying that. Thank you very much. And then we have Linus Bondawa. So I believe that me meeting up with you, my life will never be the same again. I don't know. When you do a reading, whatever the spirit world say we should work out for you is what we will do. I'm not God and I am not spirit. I'm just a human being like you who works with spirits. Then Paul Cruz is saying, what's your take on life after death? Where does the soul go? I don't know where the soul go. In our cosmology, we believe that the soul goes back to our ancestors and will be reborn again. That's why we have ancestral stool where we pray to our ancestors. That's how the African pray to their ancestors, by calling their ancestor who had lived before him and whose DNA is running inside their DNA or in their blood. So we always invoke our ancestors because we believe that our ancestors come back in our form, and when we pass on, we go back to the ancestors and come back again. That is what our culture teaches us. Then Nanaya will say, please just ignore negative questions. Thank you. Then Saint Angel says, what could be the factor that causes failure? That's what I've just explained. And then users 1977 60 33 44 48 is saying, how are you, Kujovi? I am very fine, thank you. And then we have Luna Nicole saying, Papa, I'm sorry.
Sorry, the questions.
Luna Nicole. Papa, I'm sorry you are having such a rude guest today. It's very disrespectful. Yes, but then I will deal with them. Don't worry. I know how to deal with people who disrespect and are rude. They cannot ride free horses here. I'll deal with them. So thank you very much, Luna Nicole. Thank you. Because there are some young people think that without working you can become rich. Then they are the ones who are going to say, I want money ritual. You think that you don't work, you'll be rich? You will end up in jail. And you will spend the rest of your life there. Then you will see how rich you are. Let's go on. And then Saint Angel says, ritual money doesn't exist. You should not be fooled. Money earned through hard work is better. Thank you. There is nothing called ritual money. It's all scam. If the people can make money for themselves, why they are not making? If they can make money for you, why did they make the money for themselves? And then you have to bring money before they make for you. You think that they don't want to be rich? If they know where money is and how they can make money, why wouldn't they make money for themselves? Let's move on. And then Gage Skolma, he say, how can we purchase a spell? I don't sell spells. I'm sorry. I don't know how you can. No, bring that one. Ibrahim K sent us a hat ×1. And then thank you very much, Ibrahim. I'm grateful. And then somebody at Sweet Kin followed. Then Sharon, all these people are just following. Then we have sentences say, what could be the factors that cause? I have already explained that. Can anyone practice voodoo? Yes, anyone can practice voodoo because the word voodoo only means spirit. So everybody anywhere in the world can practice spiritual practice. So there is nothing different in practicing spiritual practice. But in my language, it's called voodoo. So if your people practice spiritual practice in wherever you are from, it is a voodoo. That's the way my people will call it. So everybody can practice voodoo, and everybody is actually practicing voodoo, but they may have their own language and they may have a name for it in their own language. But in my language, if we will call it, we will call it voodoo. Thank you. Then we have Blacko is a first time here. You are welcome, Blacko. And then user 1051140036771 said, this is my first time coming here. You are welcome. And then we have Tangibiko. I had a dream that a family member put a spell on me so I don't get pregnant. Is that possible? I don't know. You had a dream, so how can you be sure whether your dream is real? Then we have Sharon Black 90 say, good evening, sir. Hello, Sharon. How are you? Thank you. And then we have one name I cannot pronounce, but it's something with a Kosi at the end. This is my first time coming. I'm from South Africa. You are welcome, Ndolovu Kosi. Okay, thank you. And I think I'm going to close because this is going into 7 p.m. Yeah, I cannot continue talking for all these hours, so I'm going to close very soon. Then, but this is a place, if you are not present, can they make the reading by sending them money? Yes, you can do a reading if you are not physically present. But when the money comes to us, we will give you the direction that we will go before we will do the reading. And then the Linus Abondawa say hi. Then Sentejo, what is the minimum and maximum price for the spiritual work that you can do for people? Your spiritual work at African Magic Temple can run into thousands of dollars. So that's what I say. Can come from as little as $10 to thousands of dollars, to $10,000s of dollars. Then we have Ibrahim K sending us a flower again. Thank you, Ibrahim. I'm grateful. And then we have Mike, who created that of your ancestor. I don't know. Ancestor, you are calling ancestor. God bless you. Then we have Prince. He said, please, how can I contact you after this program? Our number is in our program. It's in our profile. Thank you. And then Ibrahim K said, very true, sir. Thank you. And then Jesus love you said, this is my first time. Yes, you are welcome. Jesus love you. And then we have Keith Garrick. He said, good morning. Good morning to you, Keith. How are you? Thank you very much. And then we have somebody with the name Andruga Media. Hello, sir. My first time here from Uganda. Thank you very much, Andruga. We are also seeing you for the first time. Thank you very much. And then Pandora LB say hi from us, from US. My first time here. You are welcome. I think I'm going to stop here because the questions are just coming at the last minute. We have been here from 2:30 until now. It's a long time, so please. Then I'll take 2 or 3 questions more. Then we move to Facebook and other things, and then we just close. There's Skido Niteru. Say good morning, sir, from America. I thank you explaining that Vodou is African language. Yes, it is. Thank you very much, Skido Niteru. And then Keith Garrett said good afternoon. Kit, how are you? Thank you. And then Ibrahim again sent us a rose flower. We are very grateful. And then the user 6581 and end with 69 say hello, this is my first time seeing you. I'm from Florida. You are welcome. And then E-Boy say hi, how are you doing? And then at Princess, please. Oh no, it's at Princess. Say follow his the person following the good, and then good boy say please Merry Christmas. Say please, is it advisable to go for instant money? What is instant money? There's nothing called instant money. It does not exist. So there is no advice I can give you. What doesn't exist, there is no advice on it. Let's move on. Then Luna Nicole say have a blessed week, Papa and AMT family. Thank you and Merry Christmas to you, Luna Nicole and everybody else. Andruga say how can I contact you? Our number is in our profile. So when you go to African Magic Temple, you will contact us. Okay. So now Ibrahim, thank you very much for all the goodies you are sending to us. We are very grateful. And say good night and good night to all of you. And then Martin Mikai, that's Mikai, say, how are you doing today? I'm good. Watching you from Namibia. Yes, okay, Mikai. Thank you very much. And then thank you, and God bless you, sir. Have a beautiful holidays. And same to you all from Good Boy. Thank you. And check, let me just take 1 or 2 because we are going to be busy next week and I may not have a live section. If you ask true, Papa, anything I will say or do, my mom will thank Jesus. Anyway, let them continue thanking who is not doing the work. They don't thank the person who is doing the work. It's fine. That is why we were being brought up. That's why we have been brought up. If you just let them continue thanking Jesus. It's good. There's nothing wrong with it. And then hi sir, are you able to do a potent fortification for someone against food poisoning and witches? I told you if I would do anything, you do a reading and whatever advice I'm giving in the reading is what I follow. Thank you. La Kwecha is saying that. I think it's the same thing. And then Joe N. Black is saying, I love the language. Thank you. Kofi, come and be here. And then just move it up. These questions are move it up. This is the repetitive questions. Henry Fleet says, should a person believe an other reader if that person is not working for them? You see, Henry, The thing is that when you are doing something and you are not seeing results, it's not like somebody has to advise you. You have to advise yourself. If you are doing something for a long time and you are not seeing results, is it not that you have to move on and find some other thing to do? That's natural. It's not that somebody has to give you advice. And says, should you believe a person that didn't do work for you? Our work is not a belief system. I kept telling you. You have to experiment and experience. Then you can tell. Through experience, you will tell whether this person is good or is not good. You cannot, if they cook a akple or banku or a pudding, if you don't taste it, how will you know how the pudding is tasting? So it is not a belief system. It is a practical, experimental and experience that tells you whether this person is good or is not good. It is not that you have to believe. We Africans, we don't have a belief system. Belief system came from the Western world and the Arab world. We don't believe. We experiment. And then when we see results, then we live with that. And that's how our story is told. It is not by believing. Movie video. Okay, so we are done with Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. Is there anything on YouTube? Check it and let me just. Somebody said banks give instant money, so go there. Yes, it is true. If you want instant money, go to bank. And then my RC79 said, hello sir, did you answer the question about the cowries? Yes, I did answer the question about the cowries. I said the cowries are being prepared, and when they are ready, we will send it. And then the person somebody has paid me money to prepare cowries for them. We are waiting for the herbs, and once the herbs come, we will prepare it, and then we will send it to him. And if any other person wants, then when we prepare, we will sell them to them. That's what I said. How is the
Where was that?
I bet the first person needed only 10.
10.
So the 10 is, we can get about 10. Now so far 10 is ready, and we will be sending it to the person who had paid for it. So once I do the consecration and everything, I will send it to him. But then if you want, you have to let us know. We will prepare it for you. Then we have Abdul Hamid, Awuni Abdul Hamid. Thomas, watching you live from Mali. I'm working hard to come back to you. Okay, Thomas, how are you? Thank you very much. I wish you well and happy holidays. Thank you. Okay, so we are done for today. I'm going to pour libation and say thank you to all the spirits and the people that were with us today, and all of you who had been part of today's program. It's been an extra marathon program. Next week is end of year festival at African Magic Temple, end of year Thanksgiving ceremony that we are going to do, and I may not be physically sitting down and answering questions. I will be busy working, but then we will be showing you live casting of the things we are going to be doing, and if you tune in, you will see what we will be doing. Thank you all very much. Oh, talk with my mom and that bro. Dagbe na for me. Na me se play ngogbe yilo. Agbe na agbe te na me sia me lo. Bia me obete bu na me aban ko yo la ba je we me ndo me abeta de jide. Talk with mama mina ne me abedore. Me gachi evlo mo lo. Dagbe. Me obete kpo mi na me se play agbe didi. Never me wish am sia me Christmas happiness. Adole Christmas me day. Me na me sia me lo. Talk with ma wona no mi abango mi an touch mi anomia amagbe touch abangolo. Hey, thank you. We are done for today. Achio. Weke me china microphone.
Inside